Fuck it, we'll do it live. We're doing it now. We're doing it right now. So we're possibly going to go for at least a fucking hour and a half or 2 hours, whichever it may be. So it's not gonna be a fucking long one. We're gonna go through it like the debut, Saturday Live. And I know half of you fuckers that may be watching this that might stumble upon this shit will never know what the fucking debut stream was like. I mean, y'all could go check it out because it started a whole bunch of shit. But yeah, welcome to the most boring fucking stream on the goddamn planet. Oh yeah. Let me put in the fucking panel link for you fucking canoes out there. Who shows up an hour early? Slayer, you bitch nerd. Who shows up an hour early? This is like 10 minutes early. Well, actually, it was postponed to 7 o'clock, but then it was like, yeah, I started like seven fucking minutes early, I guess. But yeah, here's a fucking link. I'm on mobile right now, so I'm kind of scared. You know what? I'm just gonna go on the YouTube app and see if I could just pin that shit. Hold on. Okay. What are the odds Brucey is gonna show up? I mean, it wouldn't be surprising if he showed up again because, like, after all, this is an open fucking panel stream. Anybody can come up on here and talk their fucking shit. Um, you know, there's been a lot of canoes and a lot of people that just say a bunch of shit but just won't come up on here for whatever reason. I mean, we got to give Bruce credit. Even though he's been demanding a safe space on my channel the most, he's actually come up on here, I think, the most times, other than me, of course. However, like, I don't know, dude. You got to give him credit for that. Oh, I already showed that. I forgot the time differences. Oh, all right. There you go. Good job, dude. It's because I'm on fucking mobile. But yeah, how has the fucking week been? Shit. You know, it's been pretty fucking boring to say the least. I mean, what? Von Helton's homeless with J Dubs. Bruce is the battered woman that keeps coming back. Yeah, exactly. What is up, Red Feather? See, I would put in the title open stream, but then that's gonna get a bunch of fucking fags coming in here and like porn bombing the shit out of it. So yeah, I'm not titling it open stream or open panel. Otherwise, that shit's gonna happen again. Give him little chip points. Yeah. So it's not open? Yeah, apparently not, because nobody's coming in on here. And also, there's no open stream on the fucking title of the fucking video. No, I mean, YouTube sees it as a fucking video. I mean, it's a stream, of course, but back in the day, YouTube didn't fucking discriminate. Now there's videos, shorts, and streams. Yeah, open season. What's up, unfucking? Just click on the link, Red. It's as openest as my cavernous vagina. Oh my god. Place your bets, Bruce would lose his shit again. Oh, yeah. All we gotta do is talk some politics or anything really related to such. I mean, I don't know what, though. I mean, I guess I could say, not gonna lie, I've been pretty interested in National Socialist black metal because fucking Drucifer was talking about it like nonstop on his YouTube shorts, and I was just fucking thinking, okay, everybody's all talking about it all of a sudden. I just got to see what it's all about. I mean, I know the fucking themes around that are like a whole bunch of retarded shit, like obviously Nazism, anti-Semitism, all sorts of other bigotries and like that. I imagine it's on the rise. Yeah, that's another thing too. And people in the metal scene keep calling the metal scene woke. Oh, the metal scene's getting so woke. Look at woke thrower. Look at all this woke shit that's happening. All the festivals getting canceled because all these pride flag waving fucking canoes are canceling our stuff, and a whole bunch of shit that I don't even know of or don't even understand, but somehow that justifies their like war against the gays. It's so it's some drama that I don't even fucking know of, but they keep on like throwing it around, and it's like, we're tired of you fucking liberal fucking gays canceling our shit, whining about us. So now it's our turn to fucking give you the taste of our medicine. No, the taste of your medicine. Yeah. You just watch. I'm gonna make him fucking flip. It's just me saying hi. Oh, I can't wait. And look at that. I just lost 4 fucking viewers because we're getting political here. What did I tell you, people? We're trying to get Bruce in here by talking all politics. Yeah, number 1 XP, whatever the fuck that means. That means you've been commenting the most on the side chat. Whoever comments the most gets number 1, and they get the most XP. That's basically how it works. Grim Nash, what is up, dude? I'm just okay with being number 2. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I agree with that shit. Um, I think YouTube's just only adding that in just to incentivize people to keep on commenting and shit. Babies get born from the butthole. I wish. Just an average day. Yeah. Fucking same old boring shit. I'm trying to I'm trying to talk politics here, especially in politics plus metal. I mean, that's enough. I mean, that's enough to get Bruce on here, right? Well, actually, you got Red Feather in here. What's up?
Yo, yo, yo. I mean, hey,
How's it
hey,
going?
hey.
Yeah.
It
Hey, hey,
is
hey. Hey,
fucking,
Carrie.
it is fucking awesome. How are you?
Dude, I'm all right. I mean, I'm bored as fuck, but I'm let's see. We're not gonna be streaming for long. I mean, like I said in like the first minute or so, said it's gonna be like an hour and a half or two because I got a lot of shit to do tonight. However, we're gonna hopefully we're gonna roll this off like it's the debut fucking Saturday Live show. So I don't know.
Ah, okay. So what'd you do yesterday? Did you go see any fireworks or anything cool?
No, I haven't. I went to a
Okay.
Walmart and I got like a white dude. I tried getting those like what is it? It's those sticks that light up, but you
Uh,
gotta be over the
sparklers?
age of 21. Yeah, the sparklers. You gotta be over the age of 21 to buy that shit. I'm like, okay, whatever. Because I was just
Oh, really?
buying. See, basically, yeah. I got myself a tripod. Got myself a fucking whiteboard. So maybe in the future I could just make some fucking videos of myself, the amazing atheist fucking style, just ranting about shit while using the fucking whiteboard or something. I don't know. I also
Ah,
love drawing too, so I could just do a bunch of doodling and shit. Sure, I'm shitty
yeah.
at politics, so yeah. What?
Uh, s- since I'm like super fucking old, I had no idea you had to be over 21 to buy fireworks. And I didn't even know you could get them at Walmart. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't even know what to get, so I also bought like what I think it was like a pack of CD cases. This is one of the other things I bought because I don't know. Maybe one day I'm gonna. I don't know. Maybe one day I'm gonna give somebody some CDs and some CD protection. So,
Oh my God. Are you making a mixtape of sorts for somebody?
well, I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm not recording shit, but I'm gonna be putting. I'm gonna be putting some tracks by like other artists, burning them onto CD and like giving it to some random people. I don't know. Yeah, for free because money is like illegal and shit. But yeah, I'm sure it's something like that.
Well, no, you're doing it wrong. You're supposed to put it out for free like Cyrax and Rev, and then you bitch when other people use it. You're doing this whole
Oh
internet
my
thing wrong.
god, the whole internet thing, dude. This is I'm talking real life. Well, not personal shit, but like some random fucking poser shows up, walks up to me, talks about music. I'm gonna be like, let here, here's this. It has a bunch of tracks from Bathory, Deicide, Sodom, all these other fucking bands. And who knows, it might fucking
Oh,
work
I
one day.
see.
Yeah,
I see. You're spreading awareness about good music. I get what you're
yes,
saying.
spreading the word. Sure, I'm
Cool.
shitty at politics, so yeah, I'm shitty at politics too. I mean, I'm pretty sure all the other guys who makes politics their fucking identity are also shitty at politics. I wouldn't know for certain because they make politics their identity. So perhaps they know what they're fucking talking about, but at other times they don't get the science right. So I it makes me question their credibility on everything else, honestly.
Speaking of politics, did you see that Pat Photog video that got posted earlier of Shani shitting on Trump?
No,
That
I
was pretty
haven't.
funny. Oh my God, it's so funny.
If
You
you could
should watch
present, I could
it.
show it.
Okay. Well, I have to find it, so give me just a second.
Got it.
But anyway, I'm surprised that Yami is still around to talk to us because I'm pretty sure Bruce is gonna genocide her. Jeez.
Yeah, and we have her in the fucking chat. I still want to know how the
Well,
fuck Yami is a fucking child predator because Bruce. I don't know if Bruce has explained that, but dude,
oh my gosh.
cut the
Maybe
fucking lies.
you know what? Maybe it's a fake Yami all this time.
Yeah, no one wanted to push their luck after half of the Los Angeles burning down, so I only heard a few pops, then silence.
Okay, there. I posted it in the YouTube chat because that's easier than doing it on my tablet. Sorry if that fucks you up.
Yeah, I can't. I'm on mobile, so I can't like pretty much show it on here.
Well, all right. Well, hold on. I'll get it on my tablet. See, because I'm on my tablet talking to you, but I'm looking at the chat on my phone. You know what I mean? So
the, the LA fires were caused by Vaughn's farts. No shit.
but
He went homeless.
he redirected too many storms
Oh
and
my
blew his
god.
farts over there. You never
Well,
heard him talk about that?
no. I've heard him say something like he's not going to be controlling any storms anymore.
Yeah, he said the place that he moved from is going to get hit by tornadoes now because he's not there to
Jesus.
stop them. But then he also, before he broke up Hurricane Helene, and that's why it went to North Carolina and fucked them all up because he broke it up.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that makes sense, but that's what he said.
I'm well informed politically, but I try desperately not talk about it because everyone I know in real life is fucking dumb about it. But here's the thing, though: we're trying to get the politics in here, so that way we could get Bruce fired up and have him join the
Yeah.
panel because apparently that's how it's been ever since the Saturday Live series. Talk politics, then you get Bruce turned on, and then he comes on here and says, "Well, actually, Lyndon B. Johnson said this. Abraham Lincoln said that."
Um,
I'm still alive. Nice. I think we figured
yay.
out how I'm a furry. How? I'm still trying to figure out if me and Yami are the same person. I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, you definitely are. For
Because of the
sure.
avatar.
I mean, uh, who knows? It's YouTube logic.
The heat waves and fires have a lot due to the weak magnetic barrier in the solar maximum. A much solar forecast. Well, I don't. I'm fucking out of the loop
Oh,
on that shit.
you know what? Unfucking makes a good point. She says, I thought we were all 21.
Yeah, even Father
Ah,
Judgment thought I was 21. When I made a comment, replying to him on one of 21's videos, said I looked like
I forgot about
Grizzly
that.
Adams. Yeah.
You look like Grizzly Adams?
Naysayer.
What?
Dude, I don't
Or,
know. Like, I don't know if
or was he
Father
saying
Judgment.
20? Was he saying 21 looks like Grizzly Adams? Because neither one of you look like Grizzly Adams. Like at all.
It's weird because he was making a reply to me, talking to me like I'm 21's alt account. So I don't know if
Wow.
Father Judgment went over to my YouTube channel and just saw one of my videos with my face on there and is like, oh my god, this person calls himself a woman. It's like, no, you're literally watching the Slayer channel. Um, I don't know, dude.
Well, like I say, it's YouTube logic. Like everybody thinks that Yami, well, I won't say everybody, but some people think Yami is both Jules and burnt toast simultaneously.
Here's the thing here. Instead of spouting all that bullshit, maybe you just examine what the comment says, like all the mannerisms, the typing habits, and like sure, maybe either one of them could change, but I mean, those of you who have been watching this fucking channel like since it was created, anybody who's been in the deep in the Rusty Nail to You lore would know that even when you have accounts that don't have your fucking name on there, you can still tell who is who. Like fucking Scum 2020, that's a Rusty Nail to You alt account. Especially from the way he fucking types. His grammar is fucking horrible and shit. There's a lot. There's a lot to fucking examine, but I'm pretty sure none of you know who the fuck Rusty Nails You is. Well, at least a small amount.
I definitely do not. So I'll just admit it
Yeah.
straight out. Also, I posted the video I was talking about, the Fat Hotel bid in the side chat. Anyway. But we can keep bullshitting about whatever the hell we're talking about. It's fine.
Yeah. It's a video link. It's not like a presentation that I could just show.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I gave you a link to the video. Why can't you show it?
Because I'm on
Oh, you're
mobile,
not
it
on the
won't let me.
PC.
Yeah. It won't.
Well, I
StreamYard
don't
won't
think
let
I
me
can either.
show it.
Well, that's a bunch of bullshit. Because it's a
It is.
funny show. Oh, not a funny show. A funny video.
Who do you think you are? I am, you think. Okay, everybody shut the fuck up with this shit. We're supposed to be talking politics here. You gotta get Bruce on here.
Oh,
What?
she reminded me of that song by AC/DC. Like, who made you?
Man, fuck ACDC. That band's for posers.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. It just reminded me of that song.
I mean, ACDC's alright, but we're on a channel where we've completely moved on from all that music. I don't know, I'm just gonna fucking leave it at that.
Okay, well, I think that our music tastes are probably vastly different.
Way different. Yeah, like ACDC. I mean, I'm old, so
Oh,
you know what else is
hey, and
a very
Yami.
old band?
Oh, just kidding.
Venom, Volcano, Sodom, Creator, Destruction. All all those fucking bands I've just mentioned are like 40 years old, or at least over 40 years old. Vagabond, what's up, dude? Preparing to meet Bruce.
Hello. Well, maybe he can show the Fat Hotel video.
Is that possible, Vagabond?
Yeah, we can't hear you, by the way, if you're talking.
Yeah.
I don't think he's muted or anything.
Vaughn and John are on. Hey, if any
Oh
one of you
yeah,
could show up on the panel, fucking show the screen, maybe we could fucking snipe him for a bit.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, they literally just went live. Apparently.
Okay, I was sent an image by Nate.
Okay. What is that? Oh, Vagabond's hanging out with the budgies again, or
Oh
whatever
yeah,
it is.
yeah, yeah. Vagabond, I've seen
Uh,
that. I've seen
the
that
rainbow
from.
lorikeets.
Yeah, we hear you now.
Lorikeets. Oh my god, they're so fucking cute. I'm not gonna lie. I
We got
know
hit.
they're like a nuisance over there, but they're fucking adorable.
They're kind of like just real common. Like there's other cooler ones like big cockatoos and black cockatoos and stuff.
Yeah. But aren't they considered nuisances like pigeons over here?
Yeah, yeah. But we've also got pigeons, so we can hate on them as well. But it,
Okay.
we got these things called bin chickens, these ibises with the curved beak, and they always hang out on bins, and that's the main thing Australians hate, I think, bird-wise.
Yeah. We have ibises here too. They're white. Are they white ibises there too?
I think they're black and white, but I've seen them all different colours, like depending where they're at. But do they hang on bins where you are? Like they fully hang in the city here and like on bins,
Yeah.
like they're literally called bin chickens.
Yeah, they will definitely bone some food off you or get in the garbage can. And
Yeah.
they have red eyes. They're kind of weird
Oh,
looking.
okay.
They're cool. But yeah, the babies, the juveniles, are the brown ones. And then as they get older, they
Mm-hmm.
turn white. Okay.
Well, yeah, it probably you probably got ones that are a bit different. Like even like pelicans. Like even pelicans are different
Yeah.
everywhere. Like, but they're the same bird, just different colours or whatever.
Yeah, we
But
mostly
anyway,
have brown pelicans, but in the wintertime, white pelicans migrate down here.
You guys need to quit misgendering Bruce, you transphobes.
Oh my God. Bruce is a lovely lady. Leave her alone.
Yo, Vagabond, are
I
you
don't even know
on
what they're.
desktop?
what's that?
Are you on desktop?
No, I'm on my phone, and I can't stick around. I've got to drive soon. I don't think you're about to hear me while I'm driving.
Okay.
Tons of biscuits.
I go on
We're
the
never
beach.
going to be able to watch that.
Whoever's on desktop, fucking join the panel.
Oh, you on your phone as well?
I'm on my tablet. He's
Yes, I'm
on
on
his
my phone.
phone. There's got to be a way to do it, though, I'd imagine. I don't know.
I'm such a fucking
yeah.
noob at StreamYard's mobile.
Let's see what this does. What is the little thingamabob next to our name? Oh, it just says you're in the show. I don't know.
You're on
Settings.
laptop, Yammy? Well, get in here. We need to see Vaughn and John live.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Vagabond left.
They're probably just fucking eating and like shitting
Yeah.
in the car and stuff as usual.
And just chatting with the usual trolls on there. What's up, Sydney? Happy birthday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Sydney. I didn't know it was her birthday.
Esmeralda says, I'm on my phone because I'm playing Pokemon Dark Rising 2, which is totally not a hack. Or an emulator.
Okay. I don't know what that even means.
An emulator? So basically, an emulator.
No, I know what an emulator is. I just don't know the
Oh.
game. Sorry.
Pokemon Dark Rising 2?
Yeah, no, never heard of it.
You know, I
You gotta remember, I am severely elderly. Okay.
think Esmeralda's trying to mind fuck me. Fucking Pokemon Dark Rising 2. That sounds super fucking edgy for a kid's game. But then again, there's a fucking Sonic game called Sonic the Dark Brotherhood, so shout out to the dumb blonde bitch that nearly had our cars smashed into each other because she wasn't watching me back out of a parking spot. Glad you survived
Oh,
that.
you know what?
What's that?
Wait, some idiot. Didn't you just say like last week that some other dumb bitch backed into your car and you had to get new doors or some shit?
Maybe it's that incident she was talking about. I don't know.
It's the
Okay,
same, maybe it's the same person just following her around.
yeah, like a
Sorry.
fucking creep. Like a fucking creep, they are. Okay, whoever has a fucking desktop, get your ass in this panel. We need to watch Vaughn and John.
Yes, stat, or else we will all die.
It's made in Gen 3 engine, but includes up to Gen 6 and has a competent AI with trainers that use items. Oh fuck no.
Oh,
Shit.
okay, some idiot. So was that the same person, some idiot, or is this a separate incident?
Okay, I'm here. What the hell?
Okay,
Oh,
we
hi,
just want
Yami.
to watch Vaughn
Hi,
and
Red.
John. We just want to watch Vaughn and John live.
Okay, so you want me to try and do that with a Chromebook?
I mean, I'm pretty sure a Chromebook is capable of that because, I mean, it's a computer.
We'll see. Okay, all right. Let's
I
see if I
have
can.
no idea.
Let me the link from Red. I think you posted it on the chat, right?
Well, that's the Fad Photog video.
Yeah,
That's not
that was
the
the one.
stream he's talking about.
Which stream is it then?
Hold on, I'll get it. Just a sec.
God.
It's from the channel called
It's
Christians,
like just
Muslims,
because-
Pagans, Jews.
Oh, you know what?
I have a
I'm such
link
an
if you
idiot.
just
I could easily
give
get it
me a
from
second.
Geek Room. God.
Yeah, there's that too.
Well, I'm sitting here. I'm like, I don't want to sub to these assholes. Like, ew.
I'm already
Alright.
subbed to them. I mean, it doesn't really do shit.
Yeah, but that just means that I have to get notifications from weirdos, and I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh my god, content. The fuck do you think this is? There's 12 gym leaders and a story plot that you can tell was written by Tumblrina. Jesus. Yami, are we the
Okay,
same
that one was
person? I'm having
posted
an expression.
yesterday, so I don't see anything
Oh.
current. So, Red, you might have to give me that
Okay,
link.
hold
'Cause I
on.
thought,
Yeah, I'm working on it. Just a sec. I'm moving at the speed of spectrum, which is slower than a motherfucking snail. So, just a moment. Please hold.
I don't know, Esmeralda. Maybe we are the same person. Wait, the only way that differentiates us is you're trans and I'm cis. So,
Okay, here we have
Okay,
the.
there. The second one is the Von John thing.
What is up, Edward?
okay.
Just getting here. What's the topic? We're still shooting the shit. We're about to stream
also-
tonight somebody who
The
Yeah,
first,
go on.
the first one though is Fatho Tog, and it's fucking hilarious. So whatever.
Evening coffee. There.
Yeah, I'll watch it after it's over. After the stream's over. This one.
I think I did it. Did
Yeah.
I do it?
You're not sharing your screen. I don't know how you do
Hey.
that.
Just gonna hear what's the
It says
topic.
share screen.
Yeah,
Do
share
you know
screen.
how to share?
Oh, I think it
And
says
then
share
do
screen,
your
but I think the player has to allow it because I'm not the owner of the StreamYard.
You're making me nervous.
I'm making
You're
you
nervous, and you make
Oh,
me
there you
There
go.
we go.
There we
When
go.
someone shakes, that means they have anxiety and they're nervous and they're
Bruce is
just
trans.
relax.
We're all gonna fucking die.
Oh yeah, guess what, Miss Anthropy? Those
But
two
anyway,
guys
said
that were
Vaughn has lived more in a few days.
they're in New Jersey.
Vaughn, I think you have lived
So,
more in a few
Hope
days
you're happy with that information.
with, that you have been with John than before.
What?
You may
What
be
the
right on
fuck
that.
is
That, you know what?
Vaughn
If that
wearing?
sentence would make sense, I
On
could
his
agree with
head?
you, but
Do I
I guess English
dare
is not your
comment?
first language.
No, but I get what he's saying.
I get what he's saying.
What he's saying.
What he's
is-
saying is you lived more with me in the past few days than you did your entire
You may
life.
as well.
Quite possible.
Yeah. I've had a lot more. Oh, by the way, folks, when I was out there.
You done?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Thank you.
Sorry. We didn't mean to leave it
Sorry
there.
about that. I apologize.
German.
But yeah, well, it was interesting. I was doing a midnight run to the bathroom over at 7-Eleven, and on my way there, I saw a live deer.
A live what?
Deer.
Oh yeah,
A
deer
live
comes right
deer?
out.
I love
Yeah, I
doing
saw a
that.
live deer, and it paused for a minute,
Because
looked at me, and then took off.
They've
Yeah.
already
There's
said
a lot
that
of
they
deer out here.
I was really shocked to see a deer in the middle of the city.
Outside of the
though,
US.
you know,
They well, they come
Cash
in from
App's
the,
in
but we're not really in
US.
the city, so
we're kind of
And
in the city.
it
Kinda
doesn't
sorta
work in
compensates
different
for that.
countries.
Kind of in
so.
the city.
where we are, you know, there's a lot more.
I can't
It's
really
definitely
hear
not
you
safe in
when the
city.
where we
stream's
are. Yeah,
playing,
definitely
girl.
not safe.
Definitely not Sex in the City because I ain't getting shit. So. You're right. I think you're dying. I think you're gonna die.
You almost made me choke on my drink.
I think
You
you're
almost
gonna
made
die.
me choke.
I don't want you to die. You need to stay alive. I need you around a little longer. Anyways, but yeah, tonight is the Powerball, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I'll finally win.
Right.
And you know, because remember, I got that card that says total victory. So now, you know, don't forget. Hey, I'm doing great, Mirkwood Farms. Hey, Mirkwood Farms. Pepperidge Farm, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Germany. He's from Alemania. He's from Deutschland.
It's very good. So good.
Donation through PayPal, I guess.
Yeah, donation through PayPal. Correct.
Okay, Yami says in
Um,
private chat again it's because
is there
I'm on
a link
laptop,
where
so
you
I'll stay muted.
Oh yeah.
All
So you
right.
got to donate through PayPal.
Now you guys know.
If you're a foreigner, and in other words, a non-American, then you have to donate to John's PayPal for me to get it. But if you're an American, you can just use the Cash App. The Cash App's faster. Cash App is instantaneous. In fact, it's literally instantaneous. I mean, as soon as you put it in there, boom, I get it. Because my phone will go off. This phone right here, it will go off, and when it goes off, I've got the money.
Is
What is
Vaughn
that
wearing a
PayPal?
fucking
I don't know how
bandana?
to do PayPal. I don't know where the PayPal is actually.
Gotta be one of these.
Oh, here. I guess if you go to my link tree, you'll see all my links.
Oh
think
my
it'll be
god, are you
PayPal.
serious? Vaughn forgot who all these people are.
I remember.
Sabella is actually Bruce.
What was PayPal? Oh, Doctor.
Has Vaughn joined the gang? Exactly. Look at his fucking like bandana or some
I
shit.
guess it don't matter at this point because they already know what
Yeah,
your real
they
name
already
is.
knows everything. If you go
Looks
to
like he's
if
in
you
the
go to
fucking
the
Yakuza.
if you go to the my link tree link, there's a PayPal link up in there.
Yeah.
It can carry my fat ass up to
Alright, we got Red
$330.
Feather over here.
We're getting a Mach
I can't tell if it's a
Mahuta
Durag
10
or a
plus
bandana.
Pro scooter. It can carry up to 333
Okay, here we go. Welcome back.
Oh, very good.
Dual
don't-
suspension.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
have PayPal. The trolls got me banned on PayPal for buying a balsa wood German airplane
Yeah.
and telling them, oh yeah, he's a neo-Nazi. You got to ban him. And so
I
PayPal
see
did.
report
And
Vaughn.
if I try to make another
I hope
PayPal
so.
account, they block that one too. So apparently they don't like neo-Nazis.
I don't really
guess.
use PayPal, so it's not really good for me. Cash App, I know you if you're an American. What how else you could donate? I guess you could I guess when I come over tonight,
Why
visit
is
your
Vaughn
mom,
rubbing
I
his
guess you could leave
head?
a couple
What is
Yeah,
happening?
couple
a
dollars
couple
with me.
dollars.
Yeah, throw me
there
a
you
couple
go. Yeah,
dollars.
throw a
I know your mother's gonna pay me a couple dollars.
That's
She
right.
usually leaves me something.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Why is Vaughn rubbing his
Super
head?
fun.
Okay.
Oh yeah, his mom. I know his mom is super fun,
It's
Sammy.
super fun.
His mother always gives me a good
Super
time.
fun. Super fun. Super fun.
Super fun.
Super fun.
Vaughn, can you really just you're on 12. Can you lower it down to like a 9? You're like hot. You're like. Did you snort cocaine before the show or
No,
something?
I'm trying to
You're like
generate heat.
bouncing off the walls,
I'm
man.
generating heat.
You're generating
I'm
heat.
generating
Damn,
heat.
Vaughn.
I'm a heat wave, man. I'm a heat wave. So, yeah.
Oh my god.
You know, blow up.
Phoenix knows. What
I
the
don't,
fuck?
I don't have Cash App. Well, it's
Well,
free to download. It's free
I'm
to
sure
download.
there's what does Baruch? Oh, Todd says Baruch Hashem, right?
No way, Esmeralda. That's crazy.
Yeah, Baruch
my chin
Hav
and I'm in pain.
Shem Mem. Yeah.
I broke my chin and now I'm in pain.
I'm not really good with Hebrew. I can't really. I used to read Hebrew really well, but nowadays I don't really.
It's still uncanny to see Vaughn without the signature beard. What signature?
Yeah, we
beard?
had to shave him down.
Yeah, they shaved me down.
I took him out back and hosed him down on a fire hose. I just
Yeah, the guy's like
I took him to the fire department. I was like, can you just tie him to a tree and hose him down with the fire hose?
guys like, you want to get rid of everything? I said, yeah, get rid of everything. So he did.
He says, what do you want? I turned to him. I said, give him a 1.
Yeah.
And then the guys, the Arab, the Arab that was doing it, his eyes open wide. He says, a 1. I was like, and then Vaughn says, yeah, just shove it all up.
Get it all. Shave it all off.
I believe it or not, Walnut State, your mother did not have slice. I checked your mother twice.
Yeah.
She was
Once,
actually
twice, 3 times.
for an
God.
age, she didn't have
3
the
times.
lice. Yeah.
3 times, man.
I was
It
actually
horrible.
surprised.
It was horrible. It was awful.
Sure was a
They're
4-time
so
shot.
juvenile.
Fucking creep.
Anyway,
Unbelievable.
it's still uncanny to see the Bond without the signature beard. Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Take a picture. Take a picture, I guess. I don't know.
Mama
It is
did,
weird
yeah,
because
Mama
I didn't
did,
realize
yeah,
how
I'm just
fat
telling
he
you, I'm
was.
just saying Walmart snakes.
Mama tried.
Mama Walnut.
Mama tried.
Mama Walnut Snake she has, I'll tell you what, the grip that she has,
Oh man,
the grip
it's like
is
a Hoover, man. It's like a Hoover.
It's a Hoover.
It's like a Hoover.
It's like a Hoover.
Mama tried to raise me better.
Mama
Like a
tries to
Hoover?
raise me right.
Raise me better. Mama
Mama
tried to raise me
me
better. But
Mama
this,
tri-
but this, let's see, how's the lyrics go? But this flea and I denied. No one.
The
made
blowjob.
You're making
Mama
it
tried.
look at it because
I know I'm shaking.
you're shaking.
I know I'm shaking it, and I don't know why it shouldn't be that loose.
That's what I'm telling you. You're making it looks like an earthquake, Vaughn.
Well,
Every time you shake it, like Shani got out of bed. It's
oh,
bad.
yeah, well, it probably is. And what does
My
that mean?
English is nine.
On the receiving end.
Aber wann geht heute Abend? So my English is not that good. But we get you tonight. I don't know. We get you tonight. I don't know. We'll get you tonight. We'll get it tonight for
We're gonna
sure.
translate
Oh
it
my
tonight.
God.
Gonna get it tonight
I
for
don't
sure.
know. What are we doing here? Who is that?
Like
Male,
the
female?
opposite,
Okay, I'm just
gonna.
gonna go ahead and say that J Dubs reads worse than Billy.
She asked you how you doing.
It's a
I'm
cute
doing
bun
all
bun.
right.
It's a cute bun.
I
Billy
really
Creed.
don't care. I don't care
It's
if
a
I
cute
murdered
bun
it. Murdering Germans is not a bad. Well, sorry, Vaughn. You're Bavarian.
I'm Bavarian.
Bavarian
Yes, I'm
German.
Bavarian.
Yeah. You like the German.
I'm Bavarian.
John, you're
Oh
half
my
German.
God.
I am not German. I have
He's
zero German.
Irish.
I have zero German.
He's
in me.
Irish.
I took my DNA test. I am 33% Irish, 30% French,
Welcome, some idiot.
but not like frog French,
Wait,
but like
hold
Gaelic
the
French,
Vichy
fucking
French.
phone
He
ball.
calls it
Didn't
Vichy
he
French.
say he
call it
was
Vichy
fucking
And
Jewish?
then the other 33 is Britannian or whatever the hell it is. I mean,
Hey, oh, Britannia.
where's my phone?
Yeah, where is your phone?
I'll look it up again.
Oh, you dropped your phone.
Yeah, it's okay.
You didn't
Oh,
break your
someone's
phone?
calling me.
Somebody's calling you. Oh my God. Somebody's calling him, folks. You know that?
Hold on. I'll
All
pull it up.
Yeah, pull it up.
Did I make Red Feather
Ancestry.
leave? I'm
I have
sorry.
my
Ancestry.com.
Oh, it's making me
No,
sign in.
it was
Why?
her
Oh my
internet.
God.
Oh.
Don't let it do that.
Why is it making me sign in?
It's torturing you.
Vaughn, you shaking again. Holy shit.
I can't help it. I'm used to doing that shit. I love doing that.
Take it easy. So at the end of the day, I'm like literally 100% Celtic.
Yeah.
I'm literally
I'm
Celtic.
German and Cherokee Indian. That's what I am. Is Vaughn wearing a do-rag? Vaughn is
Oh my
wearing
God, white people claiming percentages are coming in here now.
You have to go pee-pee. No, I do not have to go pee-pee, Richie.
Me
Run.
Chinese, me play
they-
joke, me
but
pee
they-
pee pee in your coke.
Yeah, there you go.
Remember that from high school?
I remember that.
Me
I remember
Chinese, me play joke, me put pee pee in your coke.
that. Yeah, that's it. That's right.
Where's my DNA?
I don't know. It's in
Where-
your body, isn't it?
Where's the list of shit that I have?
I think it's in his body. Anybody want to take a vote? 30%.
Origins. Here we go. Here we
Three
go.
Stooges. Yeah, 30% Three Stooges. There you go.
I am.
Hi, some idiot. No, you didn't make me leave. My
These are the three
fucking internet
locations that I'm
sucks
from.
balls.
There you go.
Ireland.
Okay, thank God. I was gonna start crying.
I guess what we call England today, and then
Oh
France.
yeah, I'm sure.
So my parents literally didn't get around much.
Yeah.
I didn't get around much.
Bun, you look like a brother. I hope so.
You look like a brother. He's saying you look like a Shratza.
Oh,
A brother. He means a brother. A
Oh,
YN. He's
what?
calling you a YN.
Nice
call me a
one.
YN.
Yeah, you know what a YN is?
Yeah, I know what a YN is. Calm down.
You know what a YN
Okay,
what,
right
Bun?
before my internet took a shit, I was trying to say, didn't J-Dub say he was fucking Jewish or something? Now he's Irish?
Hood, that's right. Moving to the hood, I'm kicking ass and taking names. That's what I'm going to do.
Vaughn is wearing a do-rag.
Isn't Father Jay like in some kind of
Yes.
relationship with his daughter? Am I confusing him with
yes.
someone else?
It's glorious.
I have no idea. No, but
No,
your
one,
Father
two.
Jay,
You're right.
the allegations
We
with
all
him is
I know everyone
his
wants
daughter,
Sammy to come
not
in,
his
so I'm gonna give
son.
Sammy the link.
That's right.
Everyone wants Sammy in, so let's get Sammy in.
Moving to the hood, like I should.
Katisch, das hatte echt ein Gebach. I don't know what that says. Aber wine sei Französ.
I don't even know
sind.
what is
What he's saying.
happening
I
right
don't know.
now.
Yeah, that's his Google Translator, man.
This is
Holy shit.
hurting my brain.
Now, when I studied German in school, my teacher was Frau Mueller, and she
That
taught
wasn't
us a little
German.
Bavarian. Okay, sometimes known as High German. The problem is that nobody in Germany
Bavarian?
speaks High German. And so we literally were taught a language that is not even used anymore. And I've tried to talk to
Oh.
other Germans.
Okay.
Usually, when I try to talk to other Germans, they're like, "Oh, what?" So I don't just. I just.
Low German, I guess.
So I
middle
just.
German.
So I just stopped.
But they do speak it in. But they do speak it, Vaughn. I mean, High German is spoken in Austria, Switzerland. If you looked on a map, it's on the lower end. Hey, come on. Hey, what's going on? Sandy, where's your picture?
Yeah, where's your picture?
Can I just say they look like a
Oh,
couple
see.
out on a date?
I've been see Zuck. got my ass?
You holding on to your ass?
Guten Abend.
Guten
Wie
Abend.
heißen Sie?
Shut the
Guten Abend.
fuck up,
Okay.
Timmy.
All right, you kind of. Yeah.
Guten Abend.
Wie geht's du? Wie geht's
Wie
du?
geht's? Es geht mir gut, danke. Und Ihnen?
Gut. Gut. Very
No,
good.
Mir gut, danke.
no
Buongiorno.
SBN.
Bist du
Buongiorno.
geil?
¿Cómo estás?
Yeah, come on.
Bist du
¿Cómo
geil?
estás?
Bist du geil? Dein
Second
Florida?
Yes,
English.
it is.
Aloha.
Aloha. Aloha.
By damn it, we're American. We won't speak kraut in this language. We won't speak kraut here in America.
We're in America.
You know, if the frogs better be thinking us Americans, because if it wasn't for us, they'd be speaking kraut. You know?
Everybody will. We helped out.
You know what? We kind of. I
Is
no
that a
offense, Sammy,
sock?
but the wrong people want.
That's
Wait.
correct.
The wrong people
Is
want.
that a sock
out,
on
one
his
more.
head? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is on his head.
Nazis won
to be
World War
honest.
II because they were all transferred over to America. So in truth, Hitler and the Nazis roll over America. So you are correct. The wrong people won.
Yep. The wrong
What
I
the
had
fuck
to
is
learn French and
happening?
German. English isn't the best, but I'm
You
doing
have a problem in America because the German Nazis
doing
were
fine here, mate.
implanted into your government. So
Yeah,
you
I'm
are
gonna keep
correct.
them.
The wrong people won.
$100 to block Sammy for 6 months. I'll tell you what, $100 to block Sammy for 6 days. I'll give you that. 6 days, no Sammy, $100.
God.
If you donate Devon $100, we'll block Sammy for.
Now people are paying for people to either be on panel or be kicked out of chat.
All of you, I'm
Wow.
the best thing that happened to the show.
I've learned French
Who the
and
hell-
German, English.
Who's the person
So,
that joined
Sammy, how's it
their,
going in
their
Israel?
stream?
Is any more bombing going on?
Oh, Sammy?
Any bombs
I don't know
going
who
on?
that
You
is.
mean that dude that won't shut up?
yeah,
That's
Nazi,
Sammy.
Sorry.
Yeah, there was. Because you know what? They threw grenades. The fucking Hamas
That's
threw
Sammy.
grenades
He
on
won't shut the
American
fuck up.
contractors, and 2 American contractors were seriously wounded.
Yeah, it sucks
You know
because
why?
Hey,
Because they
Sammy
want to get the
won't
American.
pause it. Oh.
Sammy from Israel.
Ah, great.
Wait, you could pause this entire time?
Yeah.
Give 2 shits
Well,
about
I
anybody
can't.
not
King
about
Sammy.
getting killed.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh my
Alright,
god.
what are you
Why?
pausing this for?
Jesus Christ.
She's Candy Yammy. Give
God.
her a break.
Oh, Jesus.
What are we
I had
pausing
to
this
pause
for?
because I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh my god.
Because this is brain numbing.
Oh.
Like, what the fuck is even happening?
I don't know. Like, I figured I
Well,
would fuck with him
it's
if I
simple.
spoke like in German, and I'm not great at German, so I had to use like my phone to translate most of it. But I do know a few things. French, I took French for 2 years, so I'm kind of more comfortable with it, but it's been a long time. So.
Nice.
Fucking
Right.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna mute up and unpause.
Okay.
Got it. Roll the tape, Esmeralda.
King Saul did the wrong thing when Hashem Hakadosh Baruch Hu told King Saul to kill everything, even the animals.
Yep.
He should have listened to them because now look at what we're dealing with today.
That's right.
Well, it's an end times prophecy come true because it was destined that we should have to deal with them now in this way. No, I don't question God's will. I don't question God's plan.
I'm not questioning God's will. I'm questioning King Saul's will. That's all.
Yeah, well, that happened too 3,000 years ago. Okay, so
it's 3,000 years ago,
and we're still paying
you're
for it.
still crutching about it. Fuck me, man.
Yeah, we're still paying for it. So
Yeah, what has to happen in the end times will have to happen. Okay, I'm not bothering myself about even I can feel bad and I can sulk about what happened at Mount Sinai, that an opportunity was missed, but that happened 3,300 years ago.
Right.
So, I mean, what's meant to be is meant to be. I'm not going to cry over spilled milk.
Hey, Sarah, whatever will be, will be.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, God.
not ours to see. Hey, Sarah. Will I be rich? Will I be pretty?
Yeah, pretty. Yeah.
This is what my
You know
mother
what?
said to me.
Them
Look,
singing
there's a
was
lot of special
worse
forces,
than
American
Bucky
contractors
showing
getting
up in
paid
chat.
buku bucks.
Yeah.
And now the Hamas is attacking them because they don't want to have outside groups controlling the food aid and the food supplies, because it means Hamas loses power. So now they're killing American contractors, and everybody's onto their shtick. They're not about ending the war. They want to restart the war. They want to rearm. They want to.
You, Sam, you like that? Like, let's choose die.
Honestly, God is dead.
Contractors aren't Jew fucks. How about their special forces that happen to be American Jews? How do you know they're not getting paid? American Jews like Bob Dylan?
The good Jew Bob Dylan. He said,
No, it's a fucking moron. It's not Bob Dylan. It's some black guy.
All right, you screaming. Everyone in the restaurant's
Whoa.
looking at me like, "What the hell is this Mudderhead saying? You're gonna get me kicked out."
Out of, I
Ron,
hope
did
it's
you win
not
the
out of
Powerball?
McDonald's.
Vaughn, did you win the Powerball?
I hope so.
Kentucky,
Get 'em
you
kicked
own
out.
tax free,
Come
and then
on.
you pay a few thousand to own it fair and quick. Yeah, would you pay? You buy the property back if you win, or you decided to go somewhere new?
I don't know.
I think you should start somewhere new.
Okay.
I'll drive you anywhere you go. If you win $1 million, if you win the lotto, I'll drive you where. I'll be your personal chauffeur.
Well, we got to drive.
I'll be your personal nigger chauffeur.
Well,
How's that?
we have to drive to the
His
What?
What did
Wait,
bro
what?
say?
Yeah.
What did bro
We
say?
know what
Did
he
bro
said.
carry?
We finally decided on
dropped
a
the
hyper scooter,
ER.
electric scooter.
Vaughn, did you
RDR.
win the Powerball?
The hard arm, folks.
Kentucky, you owe.
Well, we got to drive.
I'll be your
we gotta-
personal nigger
God,
chauffeur.
Well,
How's
we
that?
have to drive to the capital.
Wait,
and
is that what he said? I can't understand what he said.
If you win $1 million, if you win the lotto, I'll drive you where. I'll be your personal chauffeur.
Well, we got to
I'll
drive.
be
Sure
your
as fuck
personal-
sounded
I'll
like
be your
what he
personal
said,
nigger
but I
chauffeur.
don't
we
know.
have to drive
pretty
to
sure
the
that's
what he
to the capital and get the money first.
I'll drive you where. I'll be your personal chauffeur.
So what
Well, we
the
gotta
hell
drive.
I'll be your
is
personal.
the
I'll be your
N-word
personal
show?
nigger
Like,
chauffeur.
Well,
How's
we have to drive to the
what's
to the
that?
Well, tax free, and then you pay
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah,
So-
would you pay? Did you buy the property back if you win, or
In Vaughn's world, is Vaughn the N-word or is the guy the N-word? I'm confused.
I have no idea. But John is the one who said it, not Vaughn. To be
Oh,
fair,
John. Sorry.
John. Yeah,
White men all look
John
the
and
same.
Vaughn. It's-
John's the guy who looks like a fucking sewer rat.
Okay. Well, okay, so is John the N-word or is the guy who's driving for the N-word?
Well, I mean, I guess John would be if he's going to be the personal show, right?
I guess.
I don't know. I don't even know what the
John
fuck that
said it.
means.
Or is this like the Green
But
Book where it's an
yes.
Italian driving the black guy around?
narrow
And
it
Bucky,
down?
you're
Narrow it down
Oh,
because
sorry.
my fat ass cannot ride on most scooters that don't have the proper suspension. And
Well,
so we
just
found
think of it this way. Just think of it this way. This scooter was promised to you 3,000 years ago. So
There you go.
yeah, well, it's for my son's bar mitzvah. It's not for me, but he wants me
Wow.
to enjoy it.
it's
So
a meme. It's a meme. It's a meme that's going around.
So it's got
like,
dual suspension for each for the front tire and for the rear tire, and it can handle up to 330 pounds, which is well
Wow.
within the range. That I'm like at 240 right now. I lost a lot of weight, so I'm good.
you are looking good actually.
Yeah. Well, so I can handle.
You don't have that triple chin anymore. You only have like a double chin, not a triple
Yeah,
one.
that's right.
Yeah.
I gotta
Well,
be
no.
honest,
it's
I am not
actually,
keeping
yeah.
up with this at
Better
all,
now.
but I want all three of these men
Well,
to
so
kill
good.
themselves.
Exactly.
No.
I think
They
you would
should
be
just
okay.
have unfortunate accidents. Unfortunate accidents.
They need
No, put
For 80
diarrhea.
kilometers.
Fucking expel
put the
all their
gun
fucking
barrel
fluid.
in your mouth, all three of you, right now.
Yeah, they should pull Carrie from Mayhem.
Oh, maybe they could all three put their mouths on it at the same time.
With
I
Carrie.
mean, I don't
Average
know.
Friday night in my house.
I don't know how that works. I've never, tried to deep throat a shotgun personally,
City
but
where
you never.
go to buy stuff. So we're going there to save some money. So it's 2,000 shekels less than the retail price we can buy it in Tel Aviv. So instead of 7,000 something shekels, we're going to pay like 5,500 shekels.
5,000 shekels comes out to be what?
So
20 bucks a minute?
it's the actual retail price people pay for it in the United States, which is around like $1,700, between $1,600 to $1,700.
Oh wow, the shekel's powerful, huh? The shekel, you got pretty good bang for your buck, huh?
So the
It's
government.
like
Wait. Pause.
Yeah, Sammy's fucking annoying. Pause.
So the governor used to write it.
Happy birthday, Sydney!
Happy
Okay.
birthday
Yeah.
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sydney. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Sydney,
All right,
no offense, but what kind of
Wow,
fucking
that was
birthday is
so
this?
cringe. Now you made her birthday worse. The fuck?
Continue the video.
You say?
Now everybody
No.
knows. Well, for the second time.
Whew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I should go talk.
no,
to her.
you shouldn't go talk.
No, what do you mean?
No, you shouldn't go talk to her. Unless you're going to tell her, hey, I know this old man that wants you.
No. Oh man.
You need to go tell her
man.
that you know this old man that wants her.
Oh man.
You know this old man.
She
that wants
was nice.
her. Yes, she was nice, wasn't she?
Damn.
There was
I'm
a whole
sorry.
bunch. I've seen a whole bunch of nice.
Are you in a McDonald's? Where are you?
Yeah,
No,
we're at the McDonald's. We're at the
Yeah,
McDonald's.
we're
at the McDonald's in East Brunswick.
East Brunswick. We're at the McDonald's in East Brunswick. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yep, we're
That's
I
the
thought
meme,
they
that's
didn't
the
want
meme
to
that's
tell
going around.
anybody where they were.
we're at the,
She got in a car with a guy.
Dude,
yeah,
Lil Cows
man.
can't help
Yeah,
but
there you go.
overshare, dude.
There was a
So
cute
bad.
woman. She was looking at the video games. I go up to her and I make a joke. I say, "Oh, you like playing the video games, huh?" And she goes, "No, my daughter likes the gaming." And we were talking about. And then this guy over here cockblocks me. Vaughn cockblocks me.
Yeah, I did.
And poo-poos my ass singer. I was gonna ask her out.
Sorry.
Altaman.
That was
old
loud,
man,
probably, but
Iman
oh my god.
So alt.
Old
Vaughn
man, look at my
Cockblock
life.
John?
I'm a lot like
Wow.
you were.
All right. Anyway,
I did
Sam,
karaoke with that.
I hate Neil
did.
Diamond. I'll never listen to Neil Diamond ever again. I hate that fucker.
No, when I found
yeah,
out he
he's a
was
communist.
yeah, when I found out he was a communist, it's like, well, there goes that bright
Oh,
idea.
they're all.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, they pretty much are. Bruce
Bruce
Springsteen.
Springsteen.
Give me a
Yeah,
break.
Bruce
Hey,
Springsteen.
daddy is your daddy. Hey, little girls, your daddy.
I will never listen to those people ever again. I can't listen to their music.
I know.
You know
it
what?
sucks,
I'm gonna be honest with you, Sammy. Roger Waters and the other asshole in the Pink Floyd.
Right.
They're gonna
Pink
be the
Roger Waters.
biggest pieces of shit in the world. But you know what? I can't stop listening to Pink Floyd, man. They make good music.
Pink Floyd does make good
They
music.
can make good
Yeah, I
music.
got over Pink Floyd. Yeah, it's like stoner music. It's like I'm done with that.
I guess the more anti-Semitic someone is, the better music they make.
Mirror, 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 mirror.
Nah, I used to like Pink Floyd. I can't stand listening to anything from them anymore. Nothing.
Really?
Even-
You just
God, these people are hurting the head for real.
you
like,
just said
my God.
that because you're being a Jew bag.
even the instrumental stuff. You know the best thing that happened to David. You know the best thing that happened to David Bowie. The
What
best thing
happened?
that
He
happened.
got AIDS and
Yeah, in order for him to have his
ASM, I'm
music
right fucking
remembered
here.
positively and in a positive light.
I know.
He died, and
It's
so
good.
he doesn't have to
Yeah.
provide us his political opinions on anything. Don't
No,
open your
David
mouths about
Bowie
politics. I don't want to hear Ozzy
showed
Osbourne
his
being like a
gigantic
pro-Israel or
package in
anti-Israel.
my
He's
room.
pro-Israel because he's got a Jewish wife.
Okay.
But I'd rather not hear from my music heroes anything political. I don't want to hear anything political coming out of them. Nothing.
I know a lawyer, Vaughn, that will go after Todd Malakote. Look up Sumria Oshia, located in Kentucky.
What
Some,
the
some,
fuck?
I guess it's some Chinaman.
What the fuck are they even talking about?
Dude, I'm so confused.
Sorry,
And I'm
I'm-
not gonna lie,
For
this
what?
is how it
Me
feels when I
too.
listen. This is how it feels when I listen to my boyfriend and his friends talk. I'm like, I'm
Who
not
is
paying
who
attention
is
to this.
that girl right there? Yi Chao Fei.
I'm severely confused
Me and Chen
and
Feng. Me
like
and Chen. Me and Chen Feng.
She looks kind of cute, Sammy. What do you think?
Yeah, too bad.
Oh,
she
she's
didn't
an Asian.
I don't usually-
She's a genuine Asian
read.
accountant.
She's a genuine troll.
yeah, I don't usually watch these
Hey,
two live. I catch like the
you know what
clips
my
that
theory is? The
people
account
do.
you have that comes in here and trolls you, the Salamat Oba.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's random fucking.
I have a sneaky suspicion that's her husband.
Yeah, everybody's a troll.
Yeah.
It could be. Yeah, it could be.
I actually talked to her husband. She told me he don't want her no more. That I could have her. I said fine. You know.
I think that's somebody in her family or her husband is actually the ones that are calling the police on you.
Yeah,
They're
you think
keeping
so?
tabs on. They're calling the
That could-
police.
You know
on
what? That could be true. I mean, they know where I am.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
It could be the haters that didn't like seeing you with her. You
One
said
time
her
I was in
family.
the car. One time I was in the car driving Salamana around. She was. I guess someone that she knew pulled up on side of us when we were in the red light, and I guess they saw her sucking me off, and they took a picture of it and was showing it around. I was like, they tried. You know, the fucking the fucking husband tried to get her fired from a job. And our boss was like, "Well, what she does in her free time has nothing to do with work.
Nothing to do with work.
Nothing to do with work."
No.
Well, I'm telling you, I guarantee you, the people that
Okay.
didn't like seeing
Slayer,
you
the
are the
chat
ones
is
following
revolting.
you, and they're the ones calling the police on you.
They don't like watching Bond.
That might be true.
I don't
You may
think.
be right on that. Yeah, you may be right. You may be right.
You might be using your Yiddish cup on that one.
You
Sam.
may be right.
Yeah, it's the most logical.
The only thing I know about Vaughn is he
Please.
killed a bunch of dogs.
Please make it stop.
Please.
Yeah.
Todd will be homeless
I
one day.
agree.
Baruch Hashem.
Yep. You never know. You never know.
Here,
I
I'm
think
doing
Sammy's
a
gonna-
poll
I
of
think
sorts.
Sammy's gonna be right. The Messiah's gonna come back, and Sammy.
Yeah.
All right, chat. Do you guys want to fucking
Messiah's
move
gonna
on
make
from this
Sammy
shit?
the crown prince, second in charge.
Want to keep watching to the
Yeah, I
video?
put.
Sammy, what would you be in the administration of the Mashiach? What do
Let's
you
see
wanna
this
be?
shit.
I talked to them, and they told me that because I'm a dual citizen, I have the experience with the Americans and the language
Because
and the culture.
listen, when
That I'm pretty
I would much rather
going to
watch
work in
Bruce because Bruce
helping
is at least entertaining when
to
he's stupid about like
Yes.
things in the world, you know.
take
And
in
also,
the American Jews
dude,
that are going to
Sammy
come
just
over.
won't shut the fuck up. He ruins everything.
My head,
Oh,
like I
that's
was a
right.
kid, my head does actually hurt.
It's called klita in Hebrew. Klita means absorption. So,
All right,
Yeah,
absorption
and
let's get
meaning
this
that
shit
I'll
out
some
here.
be helping them,
idiots,
adjust here.
some idiots'
And,
poor baby is having to listen to this.
I know.
Yeah.
Y'all are making them so much more stupid than they already are.
Oh my
Leave them alone.
god.
We're turning him into a fucking Republican.
Uh,
All right, how long's
Well,
the Fat Photog video?
it's only like
someone's got the
6-ish
link.
minutes, but it's
Oh,
equally
Esmeralda,
as stupid. It's the
my
very
birth
first
month is
link that I posted in the side chat.
yeah. let me see
Yabby,
if I
if you
can
could
grab
show
it.
it, feel free to.
Oh, hi, Chaparita. Good to see you, hon.
What's up, Lol's cow?
So what?
Oh my
what I
god.
So if
What's up,
people are
Shaq?
kind of confused on why I did German, was because one, am trying to learn German, and two, I just wanted to fuck with him and see if I can actually get him to be like, yeah. He started singing, so I'm like, oh, don't serenade to
Well,
me, don't make me blush,
What's up,
and all that
bum?
other bullshit.
that's part of what I was trying to say. Is didn't J-Dubs claim to be fucking Jewish?
Yeah, it says on
Like,
his channel.
yeah. Now he's like, no, I'm mostly Irish, and then I never heard him mention Jew. I don't know. Maybe I tuned it out.
I don't know. I can't stay with Vaughn for more unless if I'm watching like fucking secular opinion or Fat
Nasty
Photob's
pizza,
videos or
fat
yeah, I
photog.
need a filter. I can't just
Anybody
do it
who
on my
gets the
own.
nuggets in and not have fucking Stattering Sammy fucking screeching all over the place about
Oh my
politics.
god. I had to turn him down.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm trying to find the link.
exactly. That's what I usually try to watch is the clips. Well, if you can't find it on the side chat, it's on Fat Photog's channel, and it's Shanny Gets Political, I believe it's called. Like I say,
Right.
it's equally as stupid, so sorry,
Of course.
everybody.
Yeah, exactly. Sammy is the worst.
Yeah, but at least with Shanny, it's hilarious. But yeah,
Who's
here it
Sammy?
is. Nope, that's the StreamYard link.
Wait, who's Sammy?
It was the guy who wouldn't shut up on Vaughn's stream.
Oh, okay.
The dude with
See,
the
I'm
glasses,
not.
the sunglasses.
I've only been like paying attention to Vaughn like the last few weeks since he actually like left his place and whatnot. So.
Did he leave willingly or unwillingly?
Well, he claims that the people put a gun to his head.
All right, whatever.
Who knows? He's a liar. Yeah, it's just. I don't know. He also claimed that the lady that took it over, like, just went down and claimed power of attorney. But it's like, you can't just do that without the
As soon as
person,
this clip
like,
is done, I do have
signing
to step down
paperwork.
because it's on, so.
Oh, sorry.
Because the dude's a
What was
fucking
that?
perverted creep.
You're good. It's just that as soon as I'm done sharing this one, I am gonna dip out and head on over to
Oh.
Peak Room. All right.
All right.
Let me know when you're all set. Ready to
Oh,
go.
okay.
Got
Hi,
it.
Silver.
All right.
What's up?
What's
The
up,
gang's all
Silver?
here.
Not much.
Yep.
Yami's about to
We're not
take off
even
just when the
really
action's getting hot.
Well, yeah, she's scared that Bruce is
Sorry.
going to be on her front doorstep at any minute. Okay?
Yeah, All right. I got the link up and all set up and ready to go. So whenever you want to present it.
Yeah,
we can do
Slayer, you
that.
have to, like,
All right.
approve her doing it or whatever, I guess.
We got it now.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
All right,
I
here we
respect
go.
all civilians of this world. And
What?
I loathe the governments of this world.
The world?
Trump just
Oh,
announced
that's funny because you're literally on
that
government
to
assistance,
celebrate
bitch.
the 250th anniversary of this country, he's going to have a huge UFC match at the White House. So basically, you've become Caesar with the gladiators. Do you realize how homosexual, how gay you are for thinking wrestling is cool?
Okay. That was
Oh, I
Wrestling
love
is
this
probably
edit.
the gayest thing
Poor
you could
Jason, he's a
actually
huge wrestling
enjoy.
fan.
Because back in the Roman
The
days,
edit is great.
wrestling was technically done by homosexuals, and they were completely naked. It was a way how to legally show the people gay sex in a way, if you think about it. That's a truth of
What?
history. And let's not forget to mention Trump likes going to the opera, another gay thing.
Isn't she bisexual?
Yes, supposedly.
Okay, so what's
Allegedly.
Another
She-
girly fucking
Champion
thing.
is an
He wears
incel.
makeup like a girl.
I think she's just an edgy sexual.
Like I say, I love this edit.
And I think he hates the transsexuals of this world because
not the
deep
proper
down
term, but
inside
okay.
he knows he's a woman.
I'm a 12-year-old girl now. I identify as a 12-year-old girl.
Bro is turning to Kratos darkness.
You have a problem with that? Okay.
And he just
Yeah.
doesn't want to admit it. So instead of saying, I'm a woman and I'm going to change my body to be the woman that I feel like I need to be in order to be sane, he turns it to toxic masculinity because he doesn't want to shame his father, who was a piece of shit like him.
Come and save me, G-Man. The damsel needs saving, G-Man. Could you please
Kill
come and
yourself,
save
Jason.
me? You know.
And you applauded everything he said, and now you're bitching and complaining. You got what you voted for, assholes. Them Latinos are running wild, and we don't need no fucking Mexican coming into our country and doing all that shit. How dare them drink their fucking Coronas? Fuck them. Fuck Corona. Fuck Budweiser. Fucking morons. You fucking racist fucking Christians. You fucking Trump worshippers who worship an orange woman, because Trump ain't no man. Trump ain't no man. He ain't even close to a man. He ain't close to a woman. He ain't close to
Trump is
anything. He's a
non-binary.
fucking reptile, man. He wants to, and he's so fucking stupid about shit. He wants to actually put African, I'll say it again, he wants to put African crocodiles in our ecosystem. A foreign
intentionally
entity in
mispronouncing
the
that?
Florida waters. A foreign entity to fuck up our whole ecosystem. And you think it's a good idea? You think it's a good idea to have concentration camps all over America?
Oh my god.
And call it
This is a
I don't know
nightmare.
where she gets
Alligator
this shit
Island
from.
or whatever the fuck you fucking call it.
Alligator Alcatraz.
You fucking idiots. You fucking idiots. You fucking Nazis. You fucking piece of shit un-American assholes. You fucking inhumane pieces of shit.
Oh, Lord.
Inhumane.
It's so funny.
Not a believer in Christ. You are a believer in Trump, and you should all be ashamed of yourselves. And our country now is going to be destroyed like Sodom and Gomorrah because we lack the one thing the Lord told us to be, and that's hospitable to people.
She better be careful about yelling. A
Told us
tooth
to
might fly
love
out.
others as ourselves. How
Oh
he's
my
taking
God, some
aid
idiot.
from people who are less
How many does she have
fortunate,
left? Do we know?
loving others like yourself.
She
Damn,
has
this
less teeth than
country.
Bruce has guitars.
And I hope this country is nothing but a brown stain on this earth's ass. Because it deserves to be destroyed under the Lord, the highest God, Yahweh, Yeshua, HaMashiach. And there's nothing you guys can do to delay the second coming, because he's coming, and he's coming strong. And all of you people will face the fucking lake of fire. And with the lake of fire, you're going to burn for all eternity.
and I will be glad when you burn for all eternity. All you fucking fake Christians all there voting for your strong man, voting for your devil, voting for your rapist, voting for your fraudster, voting for your felon.
Yeah.
She sure showed us, I think.
All that because they're going to have a UFC
See, you
match
gotta
at the White
hydrate
House.
with Shanny. Like,
Completely forgot
I
about
hydrate
that
with
was
Shanny.
what the
Next
point
year.
was.
Those times that things happen in the bed. Oh Jesus, that's hydrating.
Ew. That
Dead
was the
ass when
end
she.
was fucking gross.
Yeah.
So
I
Bye.
hate myself.
Oh.
Bye,
I'm gonna
Yami.
go now.
oh.
See you later, Yami.
Bye.
Okay. Good night,
My
Shirley.
final parting words is just give me your cummies, Sky Daddy.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
Dead ass when she was saying African. Is it Africanized or African fucking alligators or whatever the fuck? I thought she was trying to say aspartame.
She's fucking retarded. Like, we don't need to import any fucking alligators into Florida. We have plenty already, thank you. I don't know what the fuck she was getting at with that shit.
What is up, Count? I would mod you right now.
Oh,
But
we
I'm
got
on
a
the phone.
gray. We got a gray in the chat.
We do.
Attack the gray. I'm just kidding.
Okay, I'm gonna do this scary thing again. I'm gonna see if I could.
What?
So can anybody actually tell me why Carrie's besties are fighting each other?
Oh, worse than the
Oh.
internet and Hussy or? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. I literally learned about that like an hour ago.
I don't
Well,
think anybody knows.
My understanding of it is that Worst of the Internet thinks that it's kind of shitty of Hussy to take money to get people that he swears not to fuck with up on panel. That's my understanding. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Well, if that's the case, then I mean, good on worse than the internet for having morals. You still suck, but.
I did.
I am
I
not doing
posted
that
a stream somewhere the other day where Worst of the Internet explained like his problem with Hussy, but I had to find it, and then somebody has to be able to play it. So,
Oh, good grief.
Hussy's
are you able to play a
I don't know.
stream?
Let me see.
From
Okay,
what
well,
I
I'll
know of
find it.
Hussy, he seems a little bit delayed. Not quite as much as Carrie, but a little bit. So I feel like that whatever was said in that video must have gone way over his head.
Oh, he's delayed, all right. He was out there defending Kratos, so I mean, anybody doing that is a delayed champion. Special
Worst of the
Olympics
Internet?
winners. Yeah. For that alone, I mean, that's just unforgivably stupid.
Oh, well, see, I missed all that. I didn't know all that happened. Jeez.
Anyways, while we're waiting for that clip,
Yeah,
to
he
be
was doing
pulled
some
up.
like Kerry White knighting there for a while, and I think he still is. So have fun with that.
Well, I knew he was doing
There's a White Knight
that,
graveyard waiting for you, Worst.
It's
I
surprisingly
don't think
warm
that
here.
necessarily. I don't think that has anything to do with the reason he has an issue with Hussy. I don't think Carrie has anything to do with that.
Well, the thing is, Carrie should probably have a problem with Hussy if that's what he's doing, but of course she won't.
Just a
Anyways, while
sec.
we're waiting for that
Sorry.
clip to be pulled up, everyone, if you can go to London this summer, go see Till the Stars Come Down. It's a play about a wedding, and it's really funny, and you should go see it.
I can't.
Why the fuck not?
I don't know. It's probably for too expensive or some shit.
Or some shit. I wish I could pay someone because I've decided not to go to London. But I wish I could pay someone to like film that play for me.
Worst of the internet is basically just the snarky, uppity gay man stereotype personified. Sucks because I loved On the Floor. Who? London, England, or London, Kentucky?
England. Oh, we need to stop stealing names from countries better than us.
Yeah. We're gonna fucking end this in like, what, 13 minutes, or after we watch some other video that's like, what, tens or so minutes long.
No,
Okay.
you said this was gonna last 2 hours at least.
Yeah, I said it was gonna be like an hour and a half or 2 hours.
Oh, whatever. You wishy-washy bitch.
Exactly. On the Floor was his call-in show. Oh. He has a call-in show.
Ooh.
I mean, I know other YouTubers. I know other YouTube channels that do that. Like Jamming Out All Badass. You know, it's like fucking, it's like a radio channel.
Bye, Red.
Remember, send Carrie pizzas.
Wow,
still have
really,
that
Revolver
shadow
Bernie?
plushie from your
I
old
can't
video.
believe you guys are stooping this low as to send pizzas. She's actually really mad about that because she wants like the breadsticks from Olive Garden, but she can't have them because I don't think Olive Garden does delivery yet.
So Red Feather.
Nah, I'm like, forget this on this video because I was trying to skim through it real quick, and it's like it doesn't explain anything in chronological order at all.
Dude, everyone around here is so bad at creating like organized content. Have you noticed that? I'm not calling out.
I think it's because nobody really knows what their stupid fight's about. I think it's just a bunch of made up bullshit.
And also, it's just probably tedious. It's just a bunch of middle-aged people fighting with each other.
I also made pizza some other day. It was like the day before I had to fucking leave to Ohio.
Oh.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
Did you? Oh, okay. We got Red's back. Welcome back, Red.
Jesus, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but every time I go to the side chat and post a link, fucking StreamYard like kicks me out when I try to come back to this area.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm doing.
Because you're using your iPad like a boomer.
And I'm going to be honest, like when I look at this fight, I think what actually matters here is that they've got a whale. Like somebody's out there throwing around like $300 and $250 like PayPal and super chats and shit like that. And they're all competing to try to get that person to just be their cow and give them all their ATM money.
Whoever
that's what I think is really going on.
I don't know who the potato chick is, but whoever she is, she said she was going to give $2,000 for Hussey to have certain people on stream. And Hussey's trying to play it off
hard
like
for you bitches to get a job? That's my question.
Mozzarella.
Well, why would you if there's people out there willing to throw you like hundos all day just to do this shit?
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
I feel bad if I ask
then
for money from
apparently
people.
there's another new development that Irene Alex and Irene Princess are also like not friends anymore with Hussey because of the same type of situation.
Oh, I thought
Alex
and Hussey didn't like each other anyways. Maybe I'm confused.
No, they do. They've been, well, I won't say they're friends or whatever, but they've like streamed several times over the years. And we're on good terms. There's a thing, that Rampage lady that was in here earlier posted a stream about it earlier. I'll find her link and I'll post it. But anyway, that thing
Yeah,
I
I think
put
I've
in the
seen part
side
of that
chat
too,
is
and none of them seem to clearly explain anything
They're all stupid.
well, I think
They're probably
it's
high.
them
about this
bitching
kayfabe fight.
about
I think it's 100% kayfabe. 100%.
well, it could
Just
be, but they're like
orbiting around a
saying
pay
that
pig whale
Hussey.
that they've got, and they want exclusive rights to this, you know, money well that's just around here throwing out a lot of cash.
What's Esmeralda talking about? Paying
Yeah, I don't
money
know.
to milk someone?
I think about like Hussey supposedly paying people or something to bring cows
Well,
onto his
again,
channel.
this is my understanding based on my limited knowledge, is that Hussey is taking money from people who support his quote unquote enemies just to get, money, I guess.
Oh.
That's my understanding.
Place your
I
bets
don't
that Vaughn
motherfucking
has
know.
already milked J-Dubs. I'm like, does he even have any money for Vaughn to take? He's living out of his
Hell no.
car.
And he's sleeping in it.
Yeah, with
I'm
Vaughn.
not thinking
Vaughn
it's
had
Money
milk.
McMoney bags over there with J-Dub.
Oh my
Sorry.
god. I'm putting a 10 Vaughn had milked. He's probably milked
Crazy
his
town.
fucking hog.
But yeah, this stuff is transparent to me. It's like once money starts showing up at the door, watch these creators go to war with each other.
I think they're just a bunch of grifters and bums, to be honest.
Oh, quite a few, yeah. They
Well,
came here to
definitely.
make money.
I mean, hey, Carrie's a fucking grifter. So's
What
TJ.
I'm gonna
Fucking
say is,
bum, not just a grifter.
especially Hussey, and no wonder Carrie's one of his besties. You know? I
Well,
don't know.
Joke, like, a
I
couple
mean,
weeks
Carrie
ago.
is giving Hussey money, right?
How much hogs are we gonna crank
Yes.
to get 21 in here?
I made a joke.
Carrie
a few
is
weeks ago
giving
that,
Hussey money.
yeah, I made a
So
joke
she's
a few weeks
doing
ago
like
that
double.
Carrie,
She's doing like double bitch dumbass duty over there. She's like funneling viewers and money his way, and also paying for the privilege of doing so. It's like, wow, that's stupid.
that's the reason she's on the Carrie and
Okay.
Michael channel. They're funneling money to like his lawyer. And
I don't know if it runs that deep, but man,
Oh,
I
watch
mean,
it. Watch it. I am scary good at predicting this shit. It's weird, but watch it, dude.
Yeah, let's watch it. Are you
Okay.
on desktop, Silver?
am I? Yeah.
Sounds like you are.
Okay, so there's
What
that
are
link
we
I
looking
dropped.
at? What's this going to be?
Well, that's the worst. The thing I put in the side chat here is the worst the
Oh,
internet
that, yeah.
explanation of his issue with Hussey. And then the thing that I just put in side chat is Hussey arguing with irate, or not side chat, but I'm sorry, Slayer's live chat. Is Hussey arguing with irate Alex because they're basically like calling him calling Hussey a hoe for money. Like
A
he'll
hoe
do
for
anything for
money.
money. Yeah, and Hussey's like, fuck you. And apparently Irate Alex told Hussey to unalive himself at some point in a private chat because Hussey went after Nikki, which is Irate Alex's wife, right?
Okay, I think that's a fair response. Hudson, you probably should kill yourself.
Oh my god. Hey, Carrie and her
That's a
fucking
fair
kids are
response.
watching this shit.
That's what you need to be doing today,
No.
Hussey, is just get
He
rid of
should
yourself.
unalive himself. Jeez. You gotta
Carrie,
get
if
down
you're,
with the lingo.
Game over yourself, Hussey. I
Carrie, if you're
apologize.
secretly watching this, fucking kill yourself.
Do it, Carrie.
Oh. Well,
If you're
whatever.
watching
I
this
do
on your
not
fucking
endorse.
Discord server, fucking blow your brains out.
I
fully
definitely do
endorse.
not endorse
Wow.
God endorses
any of these
it. The
statements.
universe endorses it. Do it. God
Yeah.
whispered so sweetly into my ear, tell
Okay.
Carrie to kill herself.
Well,
I'm going to have to disavow this
the
conversation.
bottom half of the stream, or I mean the screen, totally disavows. Yes.
I gotta give her something to whine about this
So,
weekend, okay?
Yeah.
are you gonna play the video or no? What are we doing?
Well, I'm trying to make sure that it's
What's
going to
happening?
work. Let's see.
Oh,
Jesus is on Grinder, folks and devils.
That
Right now,
is
he's
I'm not
false,
gonna.
Esmeralda. He is loyal to Mary Magdalene. You leave him out of this, all right? Judas might be on Grinder.
Let me know if you can see it.
Let's see here.
No,
Yep, I see it.
I don't see it. Oh, now I do. My shit's just super delayed, like me.
I'm so tired of this middle-aged like AI graphic bullshit going on with the cows lately.
You able to get the audio?
I don't hear any audio.
That's no
Yeah,
good.
I don't hear it. I hear
To be honest, I
myself
cannot
anyway.
stand Rampage's accent at all.
See, what you
Well,
gotta do
that's
is
fair,
present your
but
entire
Racist.
screen to play the audio.
you were okay, but you were supposed to play Worst of the Internet's response to Hussy, right?
I think this is a
Like that was the
response.
thing.
That's what this is.
No, this is no,
It
It
is.
says
it's not.
worst of the internet response to
Response
Hussy's
to Hussy's
claims.
claims. It's right there. But there's
Oh,
no audio
well,
that you
the
guys
title.
can hear apparently. Let's see if anything's wrong with it here.
I don't. Maybe that is the one I posted. I'm sorry.
I'm surrounded
I
by a
like
bunch of
Rampage.
boomers.
I don't really know her very well, but it, I I don't mind her accent. I listen to fucking Shani all the time. She can't even English, so I don't give a fuck to listen to somebody whose English isn't their first language.
Yeah, I mean, if you can listen to Shani and Carrie and all these other people, I got faith in you. that
Right?
is that is some
Like,
discipline and like resiliency that I can only dream of having.
Still
well,
can't hear the
maybe one
audio.
day.
Yeah, I'm
You
stopping
gotta
it.
share the
Why
screen once
don't
again.
I don't know.
And like
I don't know
share
how
the
to do
entire
shit
audio. You gotta
to begin
find that
with.
option.
I'm seeing if it's
Yeah,
got it.
I think you have to share audio before you even start playing the shit.
Yes.
I'm not sure though because I've never really done it. But I've been on lots of streams where they had these types of issues. And I can hear Carrie now. Oh my god, they are just so bad at this.
Yeah, they're just so fucking bad at this.
Yeah, like totally.
We're role playing. We're pretending to be Carrie, impulsively streaming and having nothing planned. Okay.
Yeah.
We gotta say wow. Oh my god.
Wow.
Crazy.
I like
Wow.
British accents. Women with them melt my dead heart. LOL. I found
Anytime I
out
hear
he's
like a
from Grindr. I had to tell
anytime I
him he
hear like a
wasn't
British
coming up.
like British accent, I'm like, oh, I just know this person has bad teeth.
Is it working now? Is it working now, Silver?
Doesn't appear to be because it doesn't even see the tab.
Are you feeling it? Are you feeling it, Silver?
I am.
What about showing the entire screen?
Doubt that's going to do anything for us.
It will, usually. Just gotta share the audio.
My
Paul,
earbuds are dying, so I'll be right back.
what's up, Paul? How's it going? Our Lord Cream. Our Lord got cream on G-Man's back.
You wanted to say our Lord creamed G-Man's back. Don't fucking lie to us.
G-Man likes to take back shots at Pride for Jesus. Paul says,
Slayer.
I'm good. How are you guys? What?
Do you think G-Man is a little bit of a fruit in secret?
He probably is.
Yeah.
He's not ashamed to say, I swallow loads.
Wait, did he actually?
Yeah, when he was like debating with Dragnot like a couple months back.
Wow.
So Paul says, "How are you guys?" I'm actually having fun with this stream, honestly.
I'm doing okay. I do have to leave in like 30 minutes because I really gotta get dinner prepared. But
Yeah, I might have to end this like real soon. You guys should hold a Carrie laugh contest. Huh?
oh god, have you heard her laugh, Slayer? Surely you have.
I mean, I've had like her or like that one other fucking clip that 21 has put out.
The really
Politics
fucking loud
suck.
one.
Yeah,
I hate that one, dude.
little fruity tooty, in my opinion.
Like, imagine just being like, for example, you're sitting down in a nice restaurant, talking to your wife, and all of a sudden she goes, "Ah!" It's like, dude, I would slap you. I hope I didn't break anybody's headphones, by the way.
No, you're fine.
No, she just had a huge fucking sneeze.
No, that Rampage video's a bust. Sorry, Rampage, but you know, that's okay. It didn't really cover the fight anyhow.
I hit the fucking link, but it wants to take me to my fucking browser instead of my app. Stupid phone. There's a StreamYard app.
I didn't know that.
Me neither. Hey, chap.
For mobile?
I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, the browser. I mean, all I've ever used was the fucking. I'm using the browser version of StreamYard right now, and
They have like a StreamYard guest, but it has like 50 ratings. So I'm not sure if I trust it. I just go on like I go on my Safari app.
It might work better than this.
Welcome
Man,
back, Red.
I am. Yes, and I am so motherfucking sorry, Slayer. Like, my shit sucks.
Oh shit. Paul Kreutz, what's
going
up,
on,
man?
Paul?
Greetings. How are
What
you?
we got?
Good.
Dude, Paul, this is like the first time we ever got you on panel. So
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but you know, whatever.
Oh, hi. I don't know who you are.
I'm the godfather of Hawaiian death metal.
yeah.
Oh.
Or something.
Nobody here knows about that stuff. Well, except me and maybe some other lurkers that are here. Unfortunately.
Paul, have you ever played GTA 4?
Yes.
Is
Wait,
that
no,
like Vice
I have
City?
not.
What?
I'm
Slayer was
back.
not much of a
talking.
fucking gamer.
Okay, because I was just gonna say you remind me of a character from that game.
Oh,
well, as
real
long as it's not
quick.
like some fucking person that likes underage individuals for
Oh
dirty
yeah.
shit, then that would be uncool. But
No,
yeah,
it's like a motorcycle guy.
okay.
He's in a gang.
Oh, well, I get that a lot. I also get told a lot that I look like a guy that should be like inked up, but I have no tattoos.
Yeah. You seem like you would have done prison for like arson or something, but I don't think you have.
What?
I used to be a bouncer.
I mean that in a nice
You're
way.
Wait a minute. You're basing this all on his picture?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's unfair. Also, I'd like to say hi to Saint Ratty. Or, I'm sorry, Ratty the Peasant.
What's up,
in
Ratty?
chat.
We thought that apology you offered to Jules in 21 was hilarious, by the way.
Well,
we love 21. Just bought a
Oh.
PS2 and came with Vice City, but I'm more of an Armored Core than SMT kind of bitch. Yeah, I was gonna mention. Yeah, I think Paul Kreutz served in the army, right?
8 years.
Yeah, 8 years.
I'm probably old enough to be most of you guys' dad.
Oh.
Well, can you?
Well, I doubt it. I'm super old, so I doubt it.
Okay, maybe one person then. But like that obnoxious laugh that was done, where like imagine sitting down with your wife in a nice restaurant and you hear that laugh. I might throw a plate in that direction.
I think you would be allowed to commit domestic violence in
Wait,
that situation.
It's only domestic when it's your own spouse
sorry,
or your
who's
partner,
obnoxious now?
which I do not condone.
He's talking about
Who
mine that I did
obnoxiously laughed?
imitating Carrie.
Almost 48,
Oh,
84.
well,
Oh,
that's totally
okay.
different. If you were imitating Carrie, then you get a pass.
I don't even know who that is. I don't even know what I have to really contribute to this
Well, then what
conversation.
are you doing here?
Oh, I
We
just saw the
don't
Don't say
take
link.
mean to
kindly
him.
to
Because this is
people
a
Don't be
who
Slayer
fucking
Chow
mean to
channel.
him.
This is
I
the
saw,
Slayer Chow
listen.
channel.
We don't take kindly to people who don't shit on Carrie. I'm just
We
kidding.
don't take.
I'm
I don't
kidding.
take kindly to people who don't know any death metal.
Oh,
I
God.
would totally shit on Carrie, but I don't know her.
She likes
And
pedophiles and uploading pedophilic art on her community tab, if that's all the motivation you need.
oh well, in
That
that case,
is
then
a
that person needs to
gross.
be genitally mutilated and then have feces thrown in her direction as she's paraded down the street.
Also, that's also a gross misrepresentation of Carrie. There's lots of other reasons to hate on her.
Which one, the drawing or the a PDF file?
No, her just constantly being a cunt is a good reason.
CUNT.
But yeah, that fucking drawing was two little girls, dude.
No, they had breasts. They were not girls.
No, they did. Oh my god, I'm not getting into this debate
Well,
because
that's
it's
what
gross
she.
anyways. But
Hashtag that's what she said.
I know.
Carrie was saying to T on 21's chat, even though what I was saying about Drucifer was that he was once doing live shows with this other YouTuber called Music of Destruction, who acts really similar to Carrie, because both these people ban anybody they don't like just because they talk some shit or like they speak some truth or whatever. And it, like, basically, if they get pissed off by them, they'll just ban them. And
I
Carrie
can
didn't
actually
like what
speak
I
on
said.
that a little
Man.
bit.
What? Yeah.
That's something I actually know a little bit about, the Music of Destruction thing, and
Mm-hmm.
just for doing a couple live streams with him because I was there. So a lot of people at one point that I associate with on YouTube, which I mean, it's easy to figure out who the fuck they are. It's not like I'm hiding shit, but a lot of people at one point thought they'd give the little bastard a chance with his baby hands and his water jug lifting. And the guy
Go on.
Well, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just laughing because it reminded me of Rev lifting water bottles.
Yo, Paul, are you with us?
Oh no. I
Just
made
when
your
the
buddy
lore
leave.
began, Paul is gone.
I'm
I
gone.
know.
There you are.
He's just
Oh,
You're back. Yeah.
leaving us in suspense.
did I hit something stupid? Because I'm old. But
You
We
just
were.
went quiet for
We
a
lost you
second.
at the water jug lifting part.
I
Yeah,
think
and
I
that
referenced
reminded
it
me
like
of
6
Rev,
times. So like
who you
that.
also probably don't know.
Well, that fat little shit was wormed his way into the community of people that kind of support each other with this metal thing that some of us do, including that Goat Metal Show, Drucifer, Shredbeard, and others. And he
Did you
Oh
lost
yeah.
connection again?
I think I figured out what the fuck's going on. My phone's just dumb. So
Oh.
he
He
Oh.
Andy fucking won.
Oh,
Got it.
See? Hey, I'm glad I'm not the only motherfucking one. This shit happens to me all the time.
I just love the comedic timing of, oh, I figured it out. My phone is just dumb. And then he just fucking leaves.
These are some pretty important nuggets because see on the devil's side.
Oh yeah,
of this
because
community,
he's related to the goddamn podcast, right? Well, not them, but
yes,
like
Drucifer.
people who knew them.
Yes, Drucifer used to be part of the goddamn podcast.
Right.
Hi.
Gotcha.
You good, Paul?
I think so. I'm not used to using this shit through my fucking browser. Normally, I just use it through a fucking app, but it wants to be dumb on my phone. So, yeah, music of destruction. You sit there and beg for people to be his friend, and then he cries if you make a little joke. Just one
Oh
little
my
joke,
God.
he cries. Hell, he might even do a live stream and call you out. And just talk nonsense. In fact, Slayer Child reposted that live stream of him calling me out, and when I finally heard it, it was after the fact. So all I did was laugh so hard I almost sweat from my eyes because I was born in the '70s, so I don't actually have tear ducts.
Yeah.
I'm too manly for crying, but I did laugh that hard that I almost had water leak from my eyes. And he likes to sit there and think that he's better than everyone, but really he's just a sad little fucking closet dweller that lives in his fucking mom's basement, mowing her yard, calling it landscaping for a company or
Landscaping. Yeah.
whatever he says. But he's just a contradictory piece of shit, and he thinks that his opinion is all that matters. And if you differ, then what he does is he blocks you and says you're a fag. That's basically him in a nutshell.
Oh yeah.
And I swear his girlfriend's made up.
Were you talking about Red? No, oh, you're not talking about Red.
No, music
Never
of
mind. I don't know.
destruction. Chris Peters.
But yeah,
Oh.
a lot of people did try to actually help the fucking fat little shit out with his channel. And because I don't go around hating channels. If I don't like your channel, I just don't fucking go to it. I'm pretty easy like that. It's like, oh, this guy has nothing to offer me in any way, so fuck him. I don't have to watch. But yeah, he takes offense to shit like that. Also, he got mad at me because I never super chatted him.
That's it. Holy shit.
No, one time he got mad at me for not super chatting him. He also got
How
mad at me
dare
because
you?
I said corpse paint was dumb.
I love corpse paint.
I mean, it's got its place, but like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. When you're putting on corpse paint, you're still putting on your mom's eyeliner. I mean, like, if you're gonna do fucking corpse paint, at least, or if you're in war metal and you wear the paint, at least do
Add
it
some
like we did in the
style to it.
army.
Yeah.
Fucking make it look like you're John Matrix from Commando getting ready to raid an island as a one-man army.
I'd say like if you're gonna do corpse paint for like something like make sure it fucking fits the bill of like whatever, like war metal,
Yeah.
black metal, or some shit. Or if you
Dude.
want to look like those poser new metal guys, whatever.
The funniest corpse paint I ever saw, and I'm not trying to bust this guy's balls. He was the drummer of Dark Funeral around 2003. I don't know if it's the same guy. So, dude's stoned out of his fucking gourd, right?
Yeah.
Blast beating like a motherfucker. I mean, I can't say nothing bad about his playing. Guy was amazing. Dark Funeral put on a great show that night. They were opening for Cannibal Corpse. Anyhow, like I said, he's stoned out of his gourd. Oh, other funny fact: the opening act was a Pantera / Fear Factory wannabe called Pissing Razors, and they had a blue drum set that had like cow skulls on the kick drum heads.
Oh, nice.
So the Dark Funeral drummer is sitting at that kit playing. That makes it fucking hilarious. Leathered up, quartz paint, spikes, satanic as fuck.
Yeah.
And he sits down and he's doing these blast beats like he's half taking a nap. But I mean, it's like machine guns and thunder. Yeah, it was great. Like I said, his performance was
Oh,
amazing.
I bet.
But he's so stoned, he's got a smile on his face, right? With his corpse paint frown painted on. That to me was hilarious.
What's up,
'Cause
21?
you can't smile when you're wearing corpse paint.
No, I don't think so.
Because yeah, it takes away. It takes away from the grimness. But yeah, I mean, fucking I don't really have a problem with corpse paint, but like I made a joke about it and he got butthurt.
Yeah.
He thinks I don't like him because I like Slayer and Deicide and he doesn't. Frankly, I don't give a shit if you like Slayer and Deicide or not. Like who you like. And if it's not who I like, who cares? I don't like Pungent Stench. A lot of
That
people
happens a
like Pungent
lot on this
Stench.
side of the community, unfortunately.
Well, it happens a lot throughout the metal community in general. Like, oh, you don't like fucking Winder? What kind of metalhead are you? I'm like, some band from like the late 90s, early 2000s. I
Yeah.
think I heard them like twice, and they were good at what they did, but not for me. Kind of like a lot of Paradise Lost. I like their demo, first couple albums, and then a random song here and there. But most of the time, if you're like, hey, you want to crank up some Paradise Lost? I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Fuck that shit, man.
But it's like you like who you like, and if you go around saying, like, say you're a Marilyn Manson fan, which I am not, but say you are, and you hang out with your
J-Dog is.
metalhead friends that are like, fuck Manson, and you're like, oh yeah, fuck Manson, then you're a fucking poser. But if you like Manson, fucking be cool with it. Who cares what the fucking other four people around you think? Everybody's got a different opinion. And mentioning the fact that I was in the Army, one of the most important things I learned about dealing with other people is from the Army. In basic training, we were all talking about where we were from. And me, I was like, yeah, I'm from originally Hawaii and now Nebraska. And then, people are like,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
that's a
from
change.
LA.
That's a
And,
change, dude.
but, we're all pointing out our differences. And our drill sergeant just said, why y'all pointing out each other's differences? Why don't you think about something y'all got in common? There's like 5 of us probably. And he goes, y'all like mashed potatoes? We're like, yeah. He goes, good. Why don't you build off that? Find the stupidest thing that you can think of in common with another human being, like a fountain Coke, or something like popcorn with butter. And, then you work from there instead of like, oh, you hate fucking video games? You're dumb. Instead of
Yeah,
starting
but
there.
don't you already have a similarity by joining the army? Right?
Yeah. But I mean, maybe the reasons why are different for some people. Some people do it because they're patriotic and it's a family thing. Some people do it
Well, yeah,
because
but
like they don't know what they want to do in life. Like me in 1994, I didn't know what I wanted to fucking do. I knew I wanted to play guitar. I knew I wanted to scream in people's faces and have a good day. But I also knew I needed to find a place to live because I had just turned 18 and I needed a job. And fuck, that knocked out 2 birds with 1 stone. And I didn't want to go to college. Now I'm a
yeah.
fucking diesel mechanic that drives around between like 4 states, listening to death
Well,
metal
I'm
all day,
just
getting paid.
Nice.
even if you all had different reasons for doing
Yeah,
so, you still had to adhere to the same
but
rules.
you
And like,
still, that's true. But I mean, you still sit there and look at each other, going like, "Oh, you're from a gang-infested neighborhood. I am not. I am from a place where we see cows walking around, fucking 3 miles outside of city limits." You know, so you focus on that difference.
But
Like,
those
yeah, I'm
cows
from the
still have gang
hood.
warfare. It doesn't change, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, I have a whole rant about gang banging, but that's for
Oh,
another day.
rant. Oh, good
Or
grief.
gang stalking.
That's a whole nother.
please share.
Like
Oh no,
gang
No, we
banging,
we
like
like rants.
like
no,
gang banging, like
that's
guns
for
and
another
shit,
day where
or
I gotta
like
actually think a little bit. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
fuck Music of Destruction. That
Yeah.
fucking worm.
Dude, have you noticed he hasn't gone live throughout the entirety of June? It's
I
like he
actually haven't.
Dude, it's like he knows that people want to troll him because it's Pride Month.
I was gonna say he's keeping
Who?
himself away from the gays, dude.
Yes.
He's hiding.
Sorry,
Well, you
who
know,
are you talking about?
here's a fun theory about him and his anti-gay thing. Think about John Wayne Gacy, family man,
Oh
Jesus.
God.
child entertainer,
Yeah.
contractor,
Uh huh.
hated gays, anti-gay, hated them all. What was he? Closeted
Super
gay
gay.
man that
Super
went out,
gay.
had relations, brutally murdered these fucking guys, and put them under his crawl space. That guy hated gays. He hated them
Supposedly.
Wait,
because
I
he
thought
was gay.
wasn't it Jeffrey Dahmer that had the people in the crawl spaces? Or
No,
am I
no,
mixing
Jeffrey
up my
Dahmer had him in
serial
his
killer?
fridge.
Yeah. And Skull fucked him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had him
They
in his
both
I'm
had
fridge.
mixing
like.
up my serial killers.
Yeah, but I mean, John Wayne Gacy was born in a time where being gay was a horrible offense.
Oh
And
yeah, he was the
just being
clown,
gay was a horrible
right?
offense. Yeah, he was Pogo the Clown, who taught me how to make a clown suit, by
Yeah.
the way. Totally made that up. But
Ooh.
I don't know how to make a clown suit. But no, he was so he was so self-hating and anti-gay based on his upbringing that, when he finally embraced his homosexuality, he had to kill them.
Oh God.
So I mean, because he's living a fucking double life already by being gay and a married family man in a heterosexual relationship.
Oh,
So I
I think
mean,
yeah.
I think
if you
that's so
suppress it so
interesting
much,
how that turns out sometimes. Like, not to, I don't want to go like all psychology nerd, but like that's so interesting how like things you experience as a child, like adverse events or whatever, they influence who you are as an adult. Either you'll embrace it or reject it or have some weird fucking kink with it. I don't mean kink like sexual, but I mean like it's just something wrong. Like it always seems to be something stemming from childhood. That's crazy to me.
well, yeah. I mean, a lot of things about the way you view the world start off from childhood. Like if you had, like me, as a small child, I had two parents that were very kind, very loving, very good people. And then my father passed away, and then I was raised by a single mother, and then I eventually got a stepfather that wasn't the worst in the world. Not the greatest, but not the worst. I mean, my life, I can't really say as a child was a bad life. My parents, like when I got into death metal, were like, okay, we don't really like it, but okay. When I wanted to play guitar, they were supportive. They let us have band practice in my garage because they knew where I was and I wasn't out fucking smoking weed and snorting blow off, random toilet lids. So they knew where I was. So
Yeah.
my childhood, I can't except for like my dad dying, I can't really and moving to Nebraska from Hawaii,
I love
triple
that that's
landlocked
like
state
a
from an island.
Oh, wait,
But
wait, wait. Hold on. You lived in Hawaii and then had to move to Nebraska?
yeah, as a
Jesus,
child.
that must
But
have sucked balls.
it did because I used to talk funny. I used to have a very heavy, thick Hawaiian accent, and I had to basically relearn grammar the
Wait,
proper
there's a
way.
Yeah,
Hawaiian
I just
accent?
mean, because of the huge, not only cultural shift, but also weather shift.
Oh yeah,
Like, all that must have sucked.
I still hate winter.
I'm
If I
sure
Oh,
you
wasn't
yeah.
do.
if I wasn't a happily married man, there's no way in hell I would be living in fucking Nebraska right now. No, no way. But this is all
Yeah.
my kids know too in Nebraska.
You wouldn't be trapped with
Right.
Corky.
What's
Plot
that?
twist. Plot
Oh.
twist. The
Yeah, he
corn
doesn't.
keeps them
He
around.
doesn't know
Nice.
who any of these weirdos are.
Oh yeah.
Slayer.
I know.
Come on.
I mean, I probably wouldn't be so
Yeah.
like fucking open minded about a bunch of shit either had I not moved here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I have a different view of racism. I have a different view of things like that, just because I'm mixed. I'm native Hawaiian and most of Europe for the genetic goulash. So I have a little bit of a different view than some people do, where like I don't view everything as like a racist statement when you make a comment about where somebody's from or their appearance or whatever. It's like, I mean, when I was a kid, we were playing Cowboys and Indians, and on Maui, we didn't have really any Native Americans or a whole lot of white kids. So sometimes the white kid was a fucking Indian, and Asian kid was a fucking Union soldier or a cowboy. I mean, it was weird and it was funny. And then I moved here and found out that there's racism, and I was like, really? And I don't experience it much. I haven't experienced it much, and normally it's just some fucking snide comment from somebody that doesn't know better, like that pineapples are not originally from Hawaii. You
Right.
know, so it's not
But
that.
I wouldn't. Would you? So you consider people saying that pineapples are from Hawaii racist?
No, but like they make a lot of pineapple
Oh,
jokes. Like, you know, if you
oh,
put pineapple on it, it's automatically Hawaiian.
oh. Well, that is dumb, I guess.
I
Well, I
mean,
think maybe that becomes with the Hawaiian pizza, where they do the ham and bacon and
oh, don't get me
pineapple
started
thing.
on the Hawaiian pizza. That was actually created by a Greek immigrant that lived in Canada.
You know what? I think
But
I've heard that before. Like,
yeah, it's also on an episode of a
Yeah,
cartoon that my children watched when they were younger called Teen Titans.
that
They
is
gave
oh
interesting.
shit, that
they
brings me
gave the damn
back.
history of Hawaiian pizza, and I was laughing, and my kids are like, "What?" I'm like, "It's true."
I have heard that those pigs that they roast in the ground down there are pretty damn good.
They are. I prefer the wild pig when we did that, but you know, domestic
Yeah,
raised pigs tasted just as they tasted good. But
yeah.
you know, I love it. It's
Eh,
technically
And
illegal
that
to
is
use that
true.
type of oven. It-
22 VTubes points out that upside down pineapple means something else.
It does.
Oh, that's a swinger thing.
Yeah. If you see an upside down
Hmm.
pineapple like sticker or like anything on like a hotel room door, that means like they're up for having sex with
Yeah, yeah, but
whoever
that's not
your
really what we're
spouses or
talking
whatever.
about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, I don't buy Dole pineapple. I buy Chiquita.
oh wait,
Uh,
I thought Chiquita only did bananas.
no, they do pineapples
I'm
as well.
Chiquita Banana and the come to say.
Well,
Remember those commercials?
here's a fun fact: when you move to the mainland from Hawaii, you find out that you're actually a Mexican. Because
What?
even though I'm 6'2" and over 270 pounds, Mexicans still come up to me. They're like, "Orale, vato, qué pasó, güey?" And I'm like, "Hola,
Oh,
cómo estás?"
yeah. You're
You know, because I'm
so are
darker than
you?
some of them.
You're Samoan then, right?
No,
Or
No,
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 no.
no,
It's
no, no,
like
oh
no, no,
no,
no, no, no, no, no,
Pacific Islander or
no.
some shit.
Um,
oh,
so Hawaiians are Hawaiian, Samoans are Samoan from Samoa, but some live in Hawaii. Just like some
oh,
Tongans live
okay.
in Texas. In fact, the highest Tongan population in the world is in Texas, not Tonga, but that's because
Oh,
the islands of Tonga are not as big as Texas. More
huh.
Hawaiians live on the mainland than live in Hawaii right now. But yeah, Hawaiians, Tahitians, we're all genetically the same, kind of like Native Americans are genetically similar. But if you walk up to a Nez Perce Native American and start talking to him about Algonquin shit, he might get a little bit upset. Or if you go to a Seminole and start
Right.
treating him like he's a Cherokee, he might be upset.
Just scalps you.
Possibly. The
Kidding.
Cheyenne
Yeah,
might. They're kind of,
because
because, you know, they're
well,
different.
no,
They have their
like
own languages. Like
the
to look at,
contiguous U.S. is a huge place, and
oh,
there were
yeah.
a lot of different tribes.
But like the Samoans,
You
it's
know.
if you go up to a Samoan, you're like, hey, you do a hula? They're like, no. I don't know what they call their dance, but it's not hula. Same with Tahitian. And then if you go up to a Hawaiian, you're like, hey, do the haka. It's like I'm not Maori. Not that
Oh, okay.
not that I have anything against the Maori, because according to my sister asking for a fucking 23andMe, I found out I have a lot of relatives in New Zealand, as well as Tonga,
I see.
Samoa, and Tahiti. So I mean, genetically,
Well,
we're the same, but we're
when you
not.
sorry, when you were living in Hawaii, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Paia, Maui, which is a very rural area, the
Yeah.
north
I was
side.
gonna say, once you answer me, I won't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up getting to look at the volcano known as Haleakala every morning. I got if
Yeah.
Kilauea was spewing its steam and volcanic fog that we call VOG, I could see that in the haze in the distance. It was nice. I
Yeah.
grew up very rural. We had animals. We lived outside of town far
Well,
enough that a young lady delivered our newspaper riding a horse.
Could you make it to the other side of the
oh
island within
wow.
a day?
If you
Probably, but
drive,
yeah.
I mean,
That's
walking.
that seems really cool. Like, I've never been to Hawaii, but that fucking seems cool as fuck.
It's
So,
it's very beautiful.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I can't afford to live there. I thought it was really expensive to live there.
I'm assuming it's not.
Oh,
I don't know, maybe.
crap. Did we
It could go either
lose
way.
him?
Oh, I don't know. You know what? Let me look up the
Oh, did he leave
rent.
or disconnect or something?
Well, he probably has internet issues like me.
Got it.
Just randomly kicks you out of this shit. I'm not lying.
All right.
And why am I? Is anyone else hearing an echo? Is it me? Like, am I the
Yeah,
echo?
it's you. Yeah.
You're the echo.
How? I have the earbuds. There, bud.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
So, folks, I just want to
Oh,
mention
fuck.
that was Paul Kreutz of his solo band Kai. Also he's like out of buddies with Drucifer or something. As of today. So Carrie, I hope you're watching this. Carrie. Because guess what? we got a whole bunch of people on our side. Oh shit. We got Paul Kreutz backstage.
Apparently, it's kind of expensive to live in Hawaii. So,
Yeah, it is.
well, Silver, why the hell weren't you speaking earlier? I was Googling this
Why
shit.
would I? I'm not like a Hawaiian native or anything.
No shit.
I'm not going to introduce you to like Polynesian culture.
Well, okay, so I have one source that was saying it's like $3,000 to live there, like a month. And then
Disconnected
another
again.
source is like you need $100,000 a year at least to live comfortably. I'm like, okay, this is wildly different.
Red left too.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's people they get a lot of tourism. You got multiple islands you can go visit and stuff like that, but yeah, to live there is pretty expensive.
I would
Welcome
think
back,
with how
Paul.
rural some
Sorry
areas
about that.
are, like it would be a little bit cheaper. I don't know.
The only way to live cheaply is if you have a way to live off the land and you already own the land. That's it. Yeah, the land already has to be yours.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, like in the 90s, it was $5 for a gallon of milk, which was something that here was like $1 something back then.
That was one thing I did read. Like apparently it's like $4.60 for gas right now. I'm like, okay.
Fuck, we're paying like $2.75 here in
Yeah, I mean,
Nebraska.
largely everything in Hawaii is like imported.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I mean, if you
It's
think
like
about
Alaska,
it,
it's the same mess.
well, if you think about the logistical reasons, in Hawaii, There was a time where you could live off the land and support the population, which was under 1 million. Now the population is over 1 million for all the islands combined, with the majority just in the Oahu area, mainly Honolulu and
That's not
surrounding
surprised.
communities. And then you've got the military, which is all factored into that population. And then you have the tourism, which brings in an additional 9 million fucking people a year. So now you've got 10 million people that basically, at some point throughout a year, consider Hawaii to be where they're at. And unlike a place like Nebraska, where the resources are all readily available, or Kansas or anywhere in the Midwest, you have to offset it by bringing in all this additional outside shit, because the Hawaiian method of sustainable farming practices isn't going to feed 10 million freaking people. And you're not going to be able to stock food in Walmart for 10 million fucking people. I mean, it just makes it impossible. So that's why, the price is so much
Yeah.
higher. And then you've got a lot of short-term
Well, you
rentals.
say that, Paul, but Bruce set the record straight. If you're a true conservative or classical liberal, you're going to make it no matter what.
Well, what Bruce says and what's real, or from what little I know, are not one and the same. I mean, to my knowledge about Bruce, which is quite small,
That's
his
good.
his grasp on what's reality and what's fictional are two completely different things.
Oh yeah.
And if he's having a good time with his life and his 472 guitars, being badass, that's fine with me. Because when Bruce takes a shit, I don't know about it and I don't care. When Bruce eats a sandwich, I don't know, nor do I care. Because
Now you listen here, Paul. Those guitars could fund your entire fucking island. So
you know what?
I
If they
wouldn't talk
could,
shit
that would
on
be
it.
great. But chances are they can't, because of people like Oprah or people like Matthew McConaughey or that piece of shit Mark Zuckerberg that own land or homes that they barely live in. Meanwhile, short-term rentals cause the local to be able to go to work, make maybe $14 an hour to carry your bags up to your fucking room and sleep in a car because the public transportation is not good enough to get them all across some of the more rural islands.
We're about to
So,
be ending this pretty soon, folks. In Devils.
Oh, damn it. I should have done
Last call, Bruce. Last call. You can come up anytime, Brucey.
Yeah, Bruce.
So, Paul, what should the rest of the American public and the rest of the world, by extension, do for Hawaii or think about?
Honestly, this might sound crazy and simple, but you're going to somebody else's home. Act accordingly.
Gotcha.
Like if I come to your house, I should not just walk in your front door like I own the fucking place, walk up to your fridge, start cooking up food, asking you about your day, and then go shit all over your bathroom, leave it a mess, and walk out without even consuming what I fucking made in your kitchen while leaving you a big mess to clean up. Be a good guest. Be polite. Be friendly. Not everybody you see.
Yeah, that was something I wanted to ask you before my stream yarns all fucked up. But what do you think about the way they mitigated the volcanoes, like
What
the last few years?
Like, what do you mean? Like the sacred lands?
Yeah, like
Well, Mauna
I
Kea.
heard that the government came in and took over certain plots of land or whatever. Like I'm not really up on what exactly happened.
Well, for Hawaiians, for example, Mauna Kea, the tallest volcano on Earth. If you go from the ocean floor to the summit, it's bigger than fucking. It's not active, so I don't talk about it much. But it's bigger than Mount Everest. If you go from floor of the ocean to summit, Mauna Loa, the largest active volcano on Earth, that erupted for like 10 days last year, is bigger than Mount Everest. But we don't look at them as mountains. That's for
Right.
Hawaiians, that's our family. That's our
I guess
ancestors. So when
I
you
get
go
that,
and
but
so if you go build
what
something on your
what do you
grandmother's ass, that's kind of how we take it. Don't build a house on my grandma's ass. Don't put a military base there. On
right.
Haleakala, Maui, they have an entire city inside the crater of Haleakala because they think it's a dormant volcano, but it could be extinct. They don't know. But Haleakala last erupted in 1795, if I remember correctly, and it would wipe out that entire science city that they have in there. And to me, it's like, fuck you, government that I worked for. Um, but yeah, I don't smile politely upon that. But yet, if you're gonna put a telescope on Mauna Kea, which they wanted to, they also put another thing up on Haleakala that I'm not aware of currently. But yeah, they do a lot of
Hmm.
shit that they shouldn't do to those volcanoes. On Oahu,
Yeah. And
they have
me
rusted
being
diesel
like
tanks in a mountain that fucked up an aquifer.
me being like a complete outsider, I'm just watching what I'm seeing on the news, and I'm like, is this shit really going on? Like, are they seizing lands and
Well, as far as what they're
you know?
telling us, yeah, but I don't believe everything the news tells me. The news to me
Well,
is
yeah.
like it's like a fake know-it-all YouTuber where they
Well,
sit
yeah. I
there,
thought
they get
you.
all excited, and they go like, "Check this out! Can you believe that Donald Trump, blah blah blah, or can you believe that
I thought.
some Democrat, blah blah blah? Can you believe that they're building a house
Yeah.
upon Haleakala? Well, we've been building houses on fucking Haleakala for centuries, so
I
what the
just
fuck?"
thought you may have some insider knowledge,
It's
considering
a
you're from there.
I don't have the insider knowledge on that, but I mean I do frown upon it because that's just like another kick in the face of the native. Just like I live in Nebraska and I can't afford to live in Maui, even if I did the same job.
Well, that is
No, I
inside
totally
knowledge, isn't it?
agree. I
Yeah.
I totally agree that the government fucked over Hawaii.
But I don't dwell on it either
As we build up.
because of
Well, I
the
don't
fact that
dwell on it either. I just thought you may have something to say.
well, I have weird thoughts too, where it's like, okay, we lost, get over it. We lost over 100 fucking years ago. We became a state in 1959. Um, Part of your problem when you're a homeless individual is not taking any blame for any actions that may have made you that way. I mean, because you're going with an all or nothing mentality of if I can't live here, I can't live anywhere.
Well,
Just
it seems
because you
like
Yeah.
can't afford LA doesn't mean you can't afford Kansas.
Two
If
more
Is
only
minutes.
Kansas a
Bruce, if
you know?
only Bruce were here to tell us the history of Hawaii, that'd be fucking awesome.
Oh
I
yeah,
would
yeah.
shit all
he would be
over him.
so well versed in it. But to be fair, you guys were doing fine before we came along. So, me personally, I would be salty about that. I'd be like, dude,
We were, but yet at the same time, some of our practices towards our own people, from the it's kind of like feudalism. And if you actually looked at a king and you weren't of a high enough social class to look at a king, they would lay your head on a rock and crush it with a war club. You know what I mean? That's not exactly cool. But I mean, the fact that they had responsible fishing practices so everybody could eat was pretty cool because we didn't have starving people when 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 Captain Cook showed up. Everybody was well fed. But I mean, we did have some things that, probably weren't okay, like human sacrifice to the war god. So I mean, you gotta you can't always look at it through like um the optimism and joyful glance of a child. You got to look
All
back at it
right,
with
don't
some shit.
don't misrepresent me here.
Oh, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying
You're
to. But
good.
I do think that the Protestants showing up, as well as the Mormons, did a lot to fuck over Hawaii. I
Yeah.
think that I think that's one of the worst things that happened. Bringing in a new god that apparently didn't get the job done right. So our water's poisoned. Our fucking people are hungry and homeless. So thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you, pastors and all you Christians for ruining that shit. Because if our gods were fake, but your God's not, and your God brought nothing but death and fucking disease and starvation, really. I mean, not like they didn't do it to the Aztecs, not that they didn't do it to the Incans or any other Polynesians, but I mean, the Asians. Well, the Asians seem to still be doing all right, but fucking, it's like every time they spread the word of Christ, it brought nothing but despair to like the Native Americans. Oh, here you are. You're now in a Catholic school, so now you're just going to be beaten, possibly buried in a nameless grave underneath this building, and possibly sexually assaulted.
Oh God.
So, thank you, and this is our gift from Jesus.
You're talking way, way back in the day, though.
Oh, really? I mean, that some of that's only like a little over a century past.
We always think it's
Yeah.
like way back, way farther away than it actually was, dude.
But I mean,
Well,
also
I'm
150 years
sorry.
ago,
I think
you could still put a bullet in
150
somebody's
years is
head.
a long time.
Yeah. Well, 150 years ago, you could still walk down the street in a lot of cities in America and go, huh, you look like a guy on this fucking poster, and put a bullet right between his eyes, throw him in a fucking wagon or over your horse, haul his carcass down to City Hall and collect a reward.
Fair.
I mean,
Also, it's still being felt today, like
well,
socially, legally, like stuff like that. So,
when I walk down the street, I'm not afraid of cops where I live. I live in a pretty decent community. I mean, I can walk around. I don't walk down streets and get scared for my life that I'm going to get robbed or arrested. I mean, part of that might be because I'm not a small fucking guy, but um, I mean that might be all of it right there. But I'm
Well,
not scared.
yeah, it definitely
So
depends on where you live,
yeah,
for
I'm
sure.
not. And everywhere I've been, I've never really been truly harassed by police. And in the summertime, I'm pretty fucking dark. Um, I've never been threatened by large groups of white nationalists. I mean, I've been threatened by like one or two here, and one and two there in the Pacific Northwest and the American Southeast when I've been stationed in that area. But I mean, it's still like such a small amount that it's not like the news makes it out to be.
Yeah, I know.
My
That's what I was
personal
gonna say.
experience, so
According to some people, you're lying. You're getting accosted by cops everywhere you go.
according to some people,
Actually.
I, I'm about to get deported any minute now. Um, I work with people that are American citizens, but they also are from other countries like Mexico or El Salvador. And when those guys went home to visit their families over the Christmas vacation, they had no problems coming back. One was gone
Wait,
for 6 weeks, another was gone for like 3 months. They came back and they went right back to work as if nothing happened, except they were gone during the entire fucking winter. Lucky
well,
bastards.
I don't believe you. Trump's America is crazy. And also, they're gonna
Oh,
deport you back to Hawaii, okay?
well, if they deport me back to
So,
Hawaii, that would be great. Maybe I could set up something so my wife and children could come too. Um, and I could go like start an
well,
anti-Oprah uprising on Maui.
well, yeah, they want to keep the families together, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying from what I see personally. what I see personally is not cops in this area harassing people just because of how they look. A lot of times I'll be getting fuel and a police officer will be getting fuel and they'll be like, "How was your day?" Not bad, you? You know, I mean, there's a lot of fear mongering, but now egg prices, that's reality.
Well, egg and gas prices have gone down slightly.
They have. And weird thing is I can go to one of those fancy grocery stores and buy a dozen eggs for like around $3.50 a dozen. Meanwhile, I go to the grocery store near my house and it's like over $5 for fucking store brand. It's like what's the problem?
Mm-hmm.
I can get these fancy so-called free range, organic, grass-fed fucking eggs for $3.50, but yet I come here and I buy fucking born in a cage eggs and they're like $5.
Yeah, that's why it's better to buy from like local farm shares and stuff like that that do that sort of thing than going to a, you know, mainstream grocery store. You know what I mean?
Well, I also have a problem with economics and in truly understanding them because I don't see why buying a pound of 80/20 ground beef in New Hampshire should be more than in Nebraska, which should not be less than what you buy it for in California, which should be the same price as Texas. Do you understand what I mean by that? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think that it
Yes,
should
I
be varied
do.
that much.
I
I think a gallon
it
of milk in
well,
South
it has to
Carolina and
do.
Kansas should be the same.
Yeah, but it has to do with the local taxes and the state taxes and the federal tax. Like it's the taxes, really.
Well, the taxes part I understand, but I'm talking like the base price. Like, for example, in Nebraska, you have no tax on your grocery. So, like, if your meat says $1.89, or well, it doesn't anymore, but if it says like $3.90 a pound
We
for
might need to
ground
wrap this
beef,
one
it's
up.
$3.90. But if you're in
It's almost
Missouri,
over.
you have to pay taxes on that beef, which I think is bullshit.
Right. Well, yeah, that's per state,
Yeah,
and you
every
know,
state's got different taxes. Like sometimes it's county to
mhm.
county. In Nebraska, your tax is roughly 7.25% for sales tax on taxable goods. Unless you're in Lincoln, when like if you go out to eat, then you're paying almost 10% sales tax for already prepared food, like at a gas station or a fancy restaurant, due to the fact that you got to pay a bonus tax to have a fucking arena,
Right.
which I think is bullshit. You shouldn't have to
Yeah.
pay
Well, taxes
taxes, but
taxes in general are bullshit, especially the way it varies like that.
well, you get robbed
You know.
57 times on the same dollar that before you even get it. Okay, that's an
Well, yeah,
exaggeration, but you get robbed by the feds.
certain states don't have income tax, right? But then they tax you extra
Yeah, you have
on
higher property as well as
goods.
goods.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And where I live, we have high fucking property taxes, even though we have state income tax.
All right.
God, I ramble about a lot of random shit.
Yeah, I
Claire
know.
is crashing
It is.
out.
It
It is.
reminds me of an episode of the goddamn podcast. I'm going to tell you what, Paul.
Well, I'll tell you what.
No. No. Nobody has talked about how tall they are yet.
Well,
I'm
not
6'2".
yet. Not yet.
I'm 6'2".
Oh well,
There.
TJ would dwarf you. He is 6'6", and Bic lighters look really small in his hand.
Well, when you're
Less
that tall,
prices, more Olive Garden. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this one up because I'm gonna do some shit tonight. But any final statements that anybody wants to make?
Yeah, I would like to say fuck Carrie and fuck TJ. That's all.
But
You
we
had
love
your chance,
Drusifer.
Carrie. You could have paneled up with 21. You dodged it.
Well, at least I love Drusifer.
I talk to him somewhat frequently. He's a great
Yeah.
guy. We exchange messages periodically. He's always really, really polite to me. So I can and will say no wrong about Lucifer, and I will even defend him if need be. But he is a genuine human being.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not thinking Drucifer's under attack, so we're good.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But I will say that if you have baby hands and slumped shoulders, and you hide behind a blasphemy hoodie while curling jugs of water, and you like to cast stones from your glass home, you shouldn't fucking cry when somebody says something
Yeah.
that differs from your opinion. And the sooner that you get in touch with the fact that you're probably gay, the better off you'll be, because then you can just start living your life truthfully instead of hidden. That's probably why he's bitter.
Is he reading
Okay.
That's
something?
probably the case.
Well, I was
What?
just going to give some advice to Drucifer. It's like, if you're wanting to catch some heat, baby, just get on a hussy panel.
Oh god.
That's like a brick oven from hell right there. Just wait. You'll have all you can handle.
See, were it not for the goddamn podcast, I would have never found secular opinion. I would never heard of Von Helton. Actually, were it not for Dark Matter, if I hadn't seen Dark Matter's fucking videos and shit, I wouldn't know who the goddamn podcasts were. I wouldn't know who Drucifer was. I wouldn't even know any of this extreme metal shit. I wouldn't know any of those of the obscure lol cows. And it's so disappointing to see the goddamn podcast just turn into a shit show because of what Dark Matter predicted how it would just fall. Like TJ just wanted to get laid with Carrie.
I don't
Welcome to
know.
the
I think he
extreme
wanted
metal.
to change. That's basically what TJ was looking for. Is like, he wants to grow the podcast because it was going nowhere.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to get with Carrie, but he has basically let her take his channel over.
It was a joke.
A joke? What?
TJ did what now? No, if you guys watched the fucking
It is
clip from 21,
definitely
it's
not
called
a
Dark
joke.
the Future of the goddamn podcast. TJ was letting Carrie up on his shows, and there's a whole bunch of drama that fucking stirred out, and lots of people turned against each other. A lot of people dipped from that point. But yeah, I'm just saying, it's really disappointing to see that see where it all is now. But at least at the very fucking least, there's many other communities I could still have fucking fun with.
Well, that's the point, is to have fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I take anything that happens on YouTube, whether I'm part of it or not, with a grain of salt, because it doesn't affect what time I wake up during the day, and it doesn't affect how I do my job. It doesn't affect how I interact with my wife and children. It doesn't affect any of that stuff. I mean, yeah, I guess I make guitar videos for whoever the fuck wants to watch it. I release music for whoever wants to hear it. And I recently started making slightly different types of videos explaining about gear and shit. But if nobody watched it, I don't think I would care, because
Yeah.
I had life without YouTube other than just watching or listening to music.
That is a very cogent point, but these
It's
people
just,
who are criticizing are
well,
quote unquote guys. All this is their life, apparently.
yeah, well, I have a very, very fun life outside of YouTube, even though I have it playing a lot in the background because maybe I want to listen to music, or maybe I want to listen to some guy that I somewhat agree with on some things. Go, sup, devils, poser.
Yeah,
Keep on that
J-Dog.
mouth shut. You know, he amuses me.
He
What he
does.
says does not affect whether I still like a band I liked 35 years ago, or he might turn me on to a band I've never heard.
Sup,
But
Shannon?
That's
whatever.
true, and I guarantee you, when I'm out with my family, I am definitely not listening to YouTube shit.
Oh, I can guarantee that when I go out to eat with my family, or when I'm eating at the table with my family, there's no devices. When I'm talking to my wife, there's no device. When I'm talking to my children, there's no device. Because it's like we're having real life right now. So, internet life, which I consider to be not quite real,
Exactly.
it's like that can wait. And I pop in on different live streams in the comment section, like Jawala and shit, to say hi to people,
Jamming
and
out
then
all badass.
and listen to the music. Same with Necron.
Yeah.
You can see me on some other live streams periodically, and it's to have fun. It's not, I'm not out getting drunk in a bar. I'm fucking 49. I got better things to do with my life than go out and fucking get shit faced drunk and then wake up still drunk. I'm not fucking 22 anymore.
But you could have done it on a stream like TJ.
Nah. If that works for TJ, who I'm pretty sure I don't know who that is, that's fine.
Oh, that's goddamn podcast again.
I've seen Drucifer get drunk on camera. Same with Mordant Red.
Yeah.
He starts
himself-
smoking weed and drinking alcohol, and then he starts ranting about the cost of homeowners insurance and stuff. And
TJ calls himself Coctopus Prime.
I don't get that. I don't want.
Well, he's really tall. He has a big dick, and his hands are huge. Okay.
Oh, well, that's more information than I ever needed.
oh, you want more? Go watch
No,
it. Go
no,
watch
no.
any one of them.
No,
I didn't make that up. That's what he literally says.
Oh, see, I thought that was.
What's up, Turbulence? You're at the end of the show.
Yeah, I thought you were supposed to keep certain things to yourself and between you and whoever you're sharing moments with.
No, the oversharing is out of control, brother. You got to understand. These people have got to tell you about everything that happened in their lives. Everything.
God damn. I mean, I do share, but it's like there's a lot of things that I will not share.
I mean, you would ramble, but it's not like
Yeah.
anything too personal.
No, because nobody needs to know what my fucking work boot size is or my waist size for my pants.
Yeah.
No, nobody needs to know that shit. They don't need to know unless they're sending me a
Whatever.
T-shirt. They don't need to know my
That's
shirt
just
size.
because you're short, obviously. Oh my god.
I haven't been called short since I talked to an uncle of mine when I was in 7th grade and I was only 12. I was like
I'm kidding.
5'1", which I think is kind of a normal height or taller for a 12-year-old. But
Yeah, I'm just kidding, but these people focus
He
on
won't show.
everybody's look.
oh yeah, well, there's a
So.
lot of people that focus on appearance, and it's like,
What's
I
up,
don't
Charlie
care.
Ruiz?
I just don't care. I think I got told I looked old in one of my videos, and I'm like, what do you expect? I'm not 20.
Yeah.
Like, I got called Gramps. The only one that that's the only one.
Funny.
I got called a mud person once, and that one
Oh,
pissed me off.
Jesus.
Other than that, it's like, what are you gonna say to me
There's
online that I've never heard to my face?
There's a great example. Carrie calls me old all the time. I'm fucking 4 months older than her.
Oh, well, then she needs to just occupy her mouth and fingers with something.
Yeah, I think
Like
we need
maybe
to
it's
wrap this
something.
one up.
All right, Slayer.
Yeah.
Oh, I found out what the
Yeah.
issue was with my audio. It's Streamlabs has a problem with it at the moment.
Oh shit! Sorry to hear that, Shannon. But
Newer
yeah,
browser version, so hopefully they'll have it fixed next week.
got it. Yeah, dude, I'm actually surprised Paul got in here. This is honestly like the ideal like kind of vibe I would and kind of
Oh.
thing I would want for my streams and shit, because like I make whatever the hell I want from my channel, so it wouldn't be a surprise to have different audiences coming on. However, I think that's what we got to say on the matter. Yeah, guys, to everybody out there, go fuck yourselves. All right, we're ending this.
Bye.
Later.